everybody, what's up, people of Earth? Hello and welcome to Against the Fence. This is the place to be if you're obsessed and passionate about the UFC, of course, as always. We've got two slobber knocker fights in the... we've got one in the bantamweight division, kicking on in the main event, and then we've got one in the light heavyweight division, which is going to be banging.
It's going to go.
That's got to be up there with one of your top intros there. Hello, people of Earth.
Yeah,
Yes,
I know, right?
people of Earth.
Now protest too much. I never doubted.
Got to switch it around now and again.
I'd never doubted you actually being a human before, but now I do. How's everyone doing? If you're tuning in the next day, you've got the chapters below, so let's use them wisely. You can sync up the action, relive it with us. The whole motto over here at ATF is do not watch alone, watch along. This is our watch along to Song versus Gutierrez. And we're kicking off. It's going to be a 5-fight card. Now, this card initially was supposed to be held in China, and it would have been China's first event this year. However, it did not happen, and now it's been
again.
Yep, once again, which is unfortunate.
But hey ho, smash like on the video if you've not done so already, guys, and of course make sure those notifications bells is on because we've got lots coming your way.
Yeah,
this is a second from last event of 2023.
Oh, we're nearly there. You guys counting down. You got like 2 more sleeps, 3 more sleeps. You know all that going on.
Yeah.
The calendar is ticking. The clock is ticking.
Big pay-per-view.
I'll tell you what though.
Tell me.
Obviously, this fight card's actually really, really good, talent-wise. Who do you think's going to be the fight of the night?
Good question.
Ooh.
Let's have a quick look at what we got on the main card.
Yeah, very, very
So size and that potential fight of the night from this point of view would
probably Hack Prass and Jamie Malarkey or the main event.
Yeah, I think for me, yeah, Song Yudong's either going to really turn up and light up Gutierrez, or you're going to see something quite exciting with the speed of Malarkey. Actually has come tenfold. He's actually got faster Malarkey since we first saw him in his debut a while ago. But then also Hack Prass also is relatively quick. He's got high output as well, so we could probably see a scrap for the duration. You know.
Do you want to go through that fight card if it's there? Is it up?
Yeah. So first up on the fight card, do you have it there or shall I?
I do have it here, yes.
All right.
Yes, kicking us off in the middleweight division, we have Park Jung taking on Andre Munoz. That's going to be an interesting battle in the middleweight division because you've got Park coming off a submission win, and then Munoz is the submission guy, as they say. I remember when he was coming up in the middleweight division, people were going to say this guy is the next guy to beat. Is he? But
he's fallen off.
Yeah, I mean,
he has fallen on hard times of recent.
Largely because his first 3 wins in the UFC were by decision, submission. You know, and no one really could figure that guy out at all. And then he started doing stand-up striking, and we thought, oh, I see.
I've actually picked Park tonight.
That's what it is.
I actually have picked Park as well. But anyway, jumping on to the lightweight division, we've got Nasbat Hasparat taking on Jamie Malarkey. Again, JK alluded to this is going to be a good fight in the lightweight division. I agree. That could be a potential fight tonight. Then we've got the always exciting Sumadaji taking on Alan Nesamento.
No, we haven't. We've got Tim Elliott taking on Sumadaji.
Oh, yes. It's Tim Elliott taking on Sumadaji. Apologies. Right, it's on the fight card here. I do apologise to your boy there, Tim Elliott. Sorry, hopefully you don't take offence to that.
No, fully offended, Ash. Fully offended.
Yes, I do apologise. And then the co-main event, again, this one's going to be a banger. Hopefully it lives up to expectations and it's not a boring fight. But surely we've got Anthony Smith taking on Khalil Roundtree. It's going to be a great fight in the co-main event.
Stepping in on short notice as well.
Yes, well pointed out there, stepping in on short notice.
Defending his ranking.
Can be an interesting one. Yeah. I think he just wanted to get in there, didn't he?
You know, he was meant to fight Azamat Mirzakhanov, but unfortunately he pulled it out.
Good guy.
Speaking of putting out, we'll get through this list.
Yeah.
And then jumping on to the main event, we've got Song Yudong taking on Chris Gutierrez. Again, this is basically striker versus kicker.
Yeah.
Well, power versus kicks, should I say?
Yeah. Punching power versus kicking power. There you go.
Yeah.
Top stuff. All right, then.
Speed.
That's what we've got coming your way very shortly. Take us back and let's read through some comments because people are in the chats already. We've got Christopher Ramprasad who says, yo, he's in the house. And we've got
Chris?
George Merry as well. He says, good evening, ladies. Yes, George. He says, I'm a believer. Let's go with the lion heart emoji. See, he knows. He knows that's a callback to our emoji game with Modestus Bukowskis.
Yep.
Long time no see, Ash. This is Christopher Rampersad, of course. Yes, Ash wasn't around last weekend.
Yes, I wasn't around last weekend because new addition to the family.
Yes.
I probably will be feeding him halfway through the watch along. But yeah.
And
George Mary was
speaking
asking.
of pulling out and all that, how is the new little Frankie?
Yeah, Frankie the Answer Easton is doing very, very well.
Look, he feels so good saying that, doesn't he? Look at him glow. You see him glowing. When he said that, Frankie, the answer, Easton.
Had to sneak that in there.
Oh, man.
Mate.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he's doing very well. Don't want to watch that. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. I just saw Frankie Shores. Don't watch it.
Oh, I see. Oh, that one.
I think you're a little bit ahead of us, so I'll refresh in just a bit.
But yeah, he's doing well. Thank you very much. And hopefully the chat. I did miss you last week. Apologies, but yes, I'm back and I'm raring to go. And I've missed you in the chat. Let's go.
Yep, that's it, indeedy.
We miss you too, Ash. Welcome
Canadian
back.
Bacon's in the house. Says hello, gents. Yes, T. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world, of course. And Angus says, evening, lads. Speaking to you live from Taco Bell. That's a little reference from our chat.
From Taco
We've
Bell
got
now.
Tone in the house. He
Kick
says,
off
yo,
fights
what's
last night.
up? What's up, Tone? How are you
Tony?
doing, buddy?
Welcome in. Hope you're doing
Smash
well.
a like on the video. We've also got Triple B in the house. He says, evening,
Yes,
my
Triple
friends
B.
from Dallas. Yes, Triple B. El Cucumber
Hope you're doing well,
himself.
buddy.
What's up, Triple B? Good to see you, man.
We've got El Cucumber
Lovely
next week,
having
actually.
Speaking of I was just about to mute to the words out of my mouth. About to say El Cucumber next week, boys.
Indeed.
Apologies for the beeping. There's a bomb about to go off.
It's actually right in my ears. I feel like it's in our house.
Yeah.
Because it's in both my ears. It's fully surrounded.
Is it that loud?
No, because it's in both my ears. It's really creating it does sound like it's right over there. So if anyone else is hearing
I'll
like a
keep you
beeping,
in,
don't
don't worry,
worry.
I'll time it.
I mean, I reckon there's people at home looking around
got 10
themselves
seconds.
trying to find out where
Yeah.
that beeping's coming
Christopher says, guys, got to get off easy today. You referring to work, buddy? It's good. That's a positive thing to say, of course. It's good. Well done to you. Tone says, my picks:
heating on.
Song, Elliott, Hackparast, Roundtree, and your dongs. Okay. Elliott with the last minute.
Mate, you
adjustment.
literally
Wow.
the same as me, buddy.
Really?
Exactly
I've
the same as
got
me, yeah.
the same, apart from I've got Jamie Malarkey and I've got Sumadaji.
Oh no, I did pick Jamie Malarkey. Yes, I picked Jamie Malarkey instead. I think he's going to get it done.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Yeah.
got the capability.
He's got the power advantage, and I think if he lands on Hasperat, it's going to be a problem. But Hasperat's, I think, better well-rounded than Malarkey. I think if anyone's going to mix it up like the wrestling and things like that, it's going to be Hasperat. Sorry, Kelvin Gaslam.
Kelvin Gaslam too. Shango V's in the house. He says, long time, folks.
Yes,
How
Shango
are
V.
we all? Yes, Shango V, mate.
to see you
Terrific
again.
stuff.
Good man, Shango.
Coming
Not
in
bad.
now. We've got the last few events of the year, so make sure
final stretch.
you get in now when you can. Otherwise, you've got to wait 3 weeks until no watch long. 3 weeks.
Classic Shango V turning up late to the party. Just like, no, what are you on about? I was here the whole time. I missed nothing.
Exactly.
I missed nothing.
Exactly. George Murray's going with Park, Sumadaji, Malarkey, Smith, and Song. It's going to be Yadon Gutierrez in the second.
Yeah, I just think just to touch on Park versus Munoz, I think we've seen Munoz's weakness. It's crazy to think the guy's obviously so good at obviously jiu-jitsu, but once he gets smothered on the mat when he's on his back, he can't seem to sort of get up. Or I know it throws submission attempts, but we saw Paul Craig deal with them very, very well.
Yeah.
And I think if anyone's gonna if Park gets it to the mat, I think he's just going to smother him, and I think he could get a TKO finish against Munoz.
He's a bit
I'm not even
relentless.
joking.
One of the few fights, actually, there's many fights. I do take my hat off for the matchmakers, but that Paul Craig and Munoz fight, I'll take my hat off to that one. That was fantastic matchmaking, in my opinion. The grappling accolade of Munoz going up against what Paul Craig used to be in the light heavyweight division. You
Want to see another dance on Park?
that as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
But yeah,
I want to
you're
see
right.
another dance.
You're right. Off of his back, he is different. It's just like he's null and void. Munoz. However, in this one, he could be quite explosive. He's improved in his stand-up. His stand-up has come some way since his initial beginnings in the UFC.
Is that
I
dance?
don't think it matches Park. However, I reckon Park's going to struggle against a southpaw opponent. Who's,
He's a bit of a steady Eddie,
steady,
is Park.
evasive.
Steady Eddie is what I'd call him.
Remember when he snapped
when
that
he
guy's
broke
arm?
Jacare's arm.
Yeah, like a tree
Yeah.
branch. Disgusting.
Cool Smeagol's in the house. He says, hello, boys. Hello, Cool Smeagol.
What's up, Cool Smeagol?
Welcome back, brother. Good to see you. What's happening? Smash a like on the video, guys. Let's get the likes rolling. Let's get them rolling.
Let's get them rolling.
Getting on with this fight, boys, isn't they?
Yep. That's right. We should probably get into the breakdown.
Come on, let's jump into it. Apologies if you hear a beep during the old history points. I know everyone cannot wait for the facts and history points. It's the most exciting part of the watch along. So I cannot, honestly, I'm so sorry if the beep interrupts.
Oh well, don't worry, mention it.
Segment.
Let's just get it rolling.
Anyway, as Andre Munoz makes the walk, I will jump onto him, the Brazilian. He has a pro record of 23 wins with 6 losses, with 4 KOs and 15 submissions, and 15 first-round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 5 wins and 2 losses, and he made his UFC debut in 2019. He's also been on a Dana White Contender Series twice in 2018 and again in 2019. And he has lost his last 2 fights, as we just alluded to, saying there's a bit of a dip. But again, after a dip, there's only one way up. So hopefully he can get back to winning ways tonight against Park. And as we just mentioned, he does have the submission of the year when he fought Jacare Souza.
That's right, yeah.
Does. Fighting style, southpaw fighter, 3rd degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Absolute wizard on the ground. Difficult to pressure with very smooth transition. He creates deception with his advancing positions as well. So it kind of gets you think he's going for one thing, switches it up, and he catches you in that. It's very intelligent when it hits the ground with this guy, providing he's in the top position. Now he attacks the armbar from the back position as well, which sometimes we don't usually see in MMA. Like his striking has come a long way. Well-balanced punches, explosive at times. We've actually seen constant improvement from the jiu-jitsu artist, as I was saying a bit earlier. But like his takedowns do come from shooting for the single leg often and sweeping the other leg with his foot as well. That's often how he likes to get it done. But if you just look at this guy as he walks into the octagon, his frame is tricky. His frame is difficult. His frame is what makes it tough for other opponents to control him in those clinch scenarios, and you would hope that he gets the advantage in those scenarios against Park tonight, largely because that frame, not just alone his skill set.
Yeah, indeed. So, and then jumping on to Jung Young Park, then, who's got a pro record of 17 wins with 5 losses, with 5 KOs and 6 submissions, and he has 5 first-round finishes, and he has a UFC record of 7 wins and 2 losses, and he made his UFC debut in 2019. And the flip side, he is on a 4-fight win streak.
Yeah, buddy. He's an orthodox fighter, very durable, with a patient, economical approach fitting for his middle moniker, the Iron Turtle. He stays calculated and sets everything up nicely with his jab. He fires a low kick to the lead leg when his opponent steps into range. Excellent at catching kicks and forcing his opponents to the ground. Uses his strength well when grappling. He's very good at pinning the opponents down and dropping heavy elbows. But will he want to do it tonight against Andre Muniz? We'll get into in just a sec in the expectations. But what can you tell us about Andre Muniz's approach tonight?
Well, it's redemption tonight for Muniz, Jordan. He's been finished twice already this year. Tonight, he's against a 3-times finisher in Park. So he's the one who's got it done predominantly over his last 3 fights. He's looking really good in those matchups. This is his 3rd fight of the year. So he's going to be looking for a 3-fight finish in 2023 as well. But the first round against Craig was that technical kickboxing affair. This was until Muniz had the opportunity to catch the kick and get the fight to the ground. That's where I can actually see Muniz seizing the opportunity in this fight. This frame being difficult for Park to just throw around Free Willy, as I was saying earlier. But Muniz has got to attack with the low kick early. And he's got to time it when Park moves forwards with that jab, most likely as well. As much as he's probably going to be the more light on his feet, sort of cutting off on those different angles as well. I am finding it's going to be quite important for him to be able to find the home of his left high kick against the orthodox opponent in Park as well. Just really trying to not allow Park to pressure him into the corner or against the cage. That's going to be his demise if he allows that to happen.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. As for Junior Park, though, it's 3 submission wins, as you said, in a row for him, and now he's up against a high-level black belt. Anything's possible in MMA, of course. You know, we saw Brendan Allen submit Andre Muniz, and of course, as they say, when you get hit, you go from a black belt to a brown belt, and so on and so on. But, you know, he's got to do damage on the feet before he wants to even attempt anything on the ground. He's got to take the center, get in Muniz's face, and work behind his jab early to measure the range before throwing his power strikes. Keep constant steady pressure, using his cardio as a weapon to chip away at Muniz before breaking him down with the body shots and introducing his power punches. His jab will be less effective against the southpaw tonight, so we'll need to double up on it or use feints in order to close the distance effectively against Muniz. Few chats then. Canadian Bacon saying, good to see you all, gents. Those are good picks. Tone, welcome. There you go. That's it. Giving everybody some love in there.
Oh, brilliant. I remember, Tone, you jumped in on the Miranda Maverick, had a great question.
That's right.
How's your daughter and the karate going?
How is that? Shout, yeah. He says, I used to believe in Malarkey, but he's been letting me down. He has, he's been up and down in the UFC, I must admit.
He's got it in the
His
locker.
last one was good.
His
last fight was pretty good. He's going with a Park third round TKO. I think that's a really good, solid prediction, to be honest.
I didn't realise the reach advantage was that much, but Munoz has got I think it was a 3 or 4 inch reach advantage, but not that it's going to be effective on the feet because Munoz can't strike that very well. You watch him knock him out now.
George Mary says, "Can we talk about that Garcia finish?" I personally didn't see it. Did you, Ash?
I've not actually seen it, but I saw him attacking the ref.
Oh dear!
Yikes!
He was trying to take the ref down, and it's this ref, Chris Tyone.
Here we go. Then we're in now.
Looks like Chris won that encounter. He is able to step into the octagon.
Yeah, he got him in a guillotine and tapped him out, mate.
Yeah, and look at that. What a ref. I think refs are the biggest champions on each card. How many times they step into the octagon? For how many fights tonight? Come out unscathed.
How many times they step in there and make mistakes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can't say that for another fight. It's like they go into an octagon once a night. These guys are in there for multiple fights a night, unscathed, always coming out with their hand raised.
Talking out of mistakes, we've got Steve Mazzagotti sitting cage side as always.
Yeah. Bring it on, come on. Very tentative start.
It is. You got some. You got Muniz using that back leg a lot with his kicks. I think it was basically what you said, Si, wasn't it?
Yeah, trying to
target the body
against the
and then try and land up the top.
Like you said there, Si, the frame of Munoz, I thought Park would be quite close size-wise, but Munoz is a beast.
He's got big dude,
he's got his white. He's got like a
spinning back.
His shoulders have a bit of a wingspan, don't they?
Oh, early shot here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
He has.
Here we go. His hands are together. This could be down.
I don't know about it. Park's quite good in these positions still.
The hands are together.
Right. He goes down. He goes.
Oh, nice.
Now with Munoz on top, this is where he does his work.
Yeah, but I wish he collected those legs.
Now.
He hasn't collected those legs.
Oh, don't give up your back.
Well, Muniz wants to get to the back. There's no doubt about that. There you go.
Ooh, no.
That's where he wants to be. Tone says, my daughter just graduated. Actually, she's moved up to the next age group. Going strong, thanks. There you go.
Congratulations.
Good stuff. We got some
some great questions there against Maverick. Yeah, just giving good tips on how she would advise getting around and about and into the UFC. But
well at the moment.
Who's your daughter's favourite fighter? She likes UFC. She watches too.
Yeah.
Hope she's in bed right now. I actually don't know the time what it is for you guys. For us, 3 a.m. in the morning. It's ridiculously late already. How everyone looking at it. But who's her favourite fighter?
Iron Turtle's back up at the moment. It looks like.
This is a lot of work for both guys, really, because Munoz is having to work really hard for this. But then Park's working really hard to defend. This could come down to cardio.
Oh, if it comes down to cardio,
really trying hard for this.
I don't think I will like Muniz for that. At this point in time,
oh, goodness.
He really is. Yeah, he's
defending really well.
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah, no, I put Muniz for this, but I can 100% see how Park will do it.
I initially went Munoz, but then I just thought if anyone's going to hand off the don't grab that fence.
Steady on. Hey, that's a full-on grab.
Yeah. Chris Tyone swiping the hand away there like
TKO finish for Chris Tyone. No nonsense. Hey.
There we go. Finally, he's collecting legs. This is good.
Tying up the legs.
I think it's just a reaction sometimes, isn't it? Just to put your hand out because you go.
I tell you who's looking like they're gassing a lot as well is also Park. Oh, we've got some leg.
Well, Muniz is quite.
No.
His cardio is not that
He's
great.
taking it back. This is where Munoz wants it. It could be a first round finish. I don't see Park getting out of this.
looking on our stream at the moment.
I don't see him getting out of this now.
Absolutely redemption for him tonight. Worst case scenario, what we may have to do is just...
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's not going up anymore.
This is where Munoz wants it. He's got a minute to work now, and he's got both hooks in.
Can you close your lid and it play on?
Been really, really well defending, Park. How long can he defend in his position?
Whoa. We've got a lot of lag on our end. Ash, keep us...
Oh, he nearly turned into him then. Oh, he's quite high now. Park needs to shake him off.
Got a minute left here. Under a minute. Is there going to be enough time?
Park needs to explode now. Park needs to explode. There you go. Explode.
Oh, oh, no.
Park on top now.
Park's on top.
Yes, Park's on top now.
It's a fantastic explosion. Essential.
But for how long, though?
Does
and he
he-
ends up in full mount.
mate,
Does he
go
still
on,
around?
unload,
Oh, my
mate.
goodness.
Go on, Park.
Oh, my God.
This has...
Get this round back. Let's go.
Go on, Park. Make him pay.
Go on,
He's
Park.
got 25
Elbows is
seconds.
what we
see it
said
dance.
about.
This is what I said. When he's on top,
Yeah, it's a different... He's a...
offload. Come on, you got 20 seconds. Let's go.
This is how...
Oh, my God. Imagine he subs him.
This is how Craig finished it with Muniz as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
That's
say
what I
that.
said.
So
like-
now we're going into the second
How'd
round.
you score
Cardio
it?
is going to be a massive factor.
Did he
Oh, no,
score?
I still
Hard
think it's
elbows.
Munoz round.
Oh, hard elbows.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe not.
End
Oh,
of the
that was a big one.
round.
I don't know.
Woo.
Might have to refresh me.
Mike, that was absolutely what he needed. That
It
might
was.
be
It's
enough.
confidence that he defended so well there.
I always get annoyed at how fighters.
Bad you are picking.
El Capitano's in the house. Yes, Raphael.
Yes,
What's up, fellas? He
Raphael.
says. Welcome on
Captain.
back, brother. And of course, Wellston, New Jersey's in the house as well. He says, salute, fellas.
Salute,
Enjoy the
fellas.
fights.
You're
Yes, smash that
welcome.
like button. Good to see you all.
If you guys are tuning in on other platforms, be that Facebook, Twitch, or wherever in the world you're finding us right now, come on through to YouTube to drop your comments in, and we'll be able to get them up here
What,
on the
live on
screen.
Twitch as well?
Yeah, we're all over the world right now.
We're all over the place. Yes, but of course,
Are you on
YouTube
Twitch
is
as
the
well?
place to be.
I didn't know
Want
we were
your
live back on
chats
Twitch.
on the screen there.
Didn't even know that, boys.
Yeah.
Tone says she was up for the early girl fights. Lucky, but her favourite fighter is Valentina Shevchenko. There you go.
Oh,
that's a good
yeah.
role model to
It is.
aspire
That's
to be.
mental.
Look at that.
Look at the significant strikes, and he was
bullets.
only on top for 30 seconds.
Toe says Park has the Derek Lewis mentality.
He got significant strikes
get
and was
up.
only on top for 30 seconds.
That's wild. I think that could
Mad.
be. He's still the round there.
He could have.
I
I
know.
think so.
I wouldn't want to be a judge because obviously it's a good last impression, but he was defending most of that round, wasn't he?
One of the reasons why I
It's
went with
good going into the second.
17 and 5. One of the reasons why I went with Muniz in this one is because in these scenarios, southpaw, it makes it harder for the jab to land, and that's what Park does most of his work off of is the jab. Like an Iron Turtle, you were saying earlier, Jordan. He's patient. He comes forward. He does a lot of work, chipping away at people with that jab.
Oh, my nose.
Then he starts at his right hand fly. Once he sort of unlocks the door with that left.
Park's rushing this too much for my liking. Oh,
Oh,
maybe not. He's hurt him.
Oh,
down
mate, easy.
on the back.
Oh,
Desperate scroll.
good scramble.
Desperate. Love that. Oh, that was nice.
Reversals
He's on
there. I
top.
thought Park was going to end up on top again.
Come on. He's doing the right things here, Park. He's doing the right things.
So he seems to be. Come on, advance.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Ah,
This-
so unlucky. He was so close.
The thing about Muniz is he's just so. I say he's not really threatening. He's down here. He's rolling with you. You're not taking any damage until it's either a submission, isn't it? It's a submission or nothing. But he sort of strike differential in the first round.
Ooh.
I'm surprised he hasn't locked up that body lock already.
I don't think he wants to because obviously Park's doing the right things and going into the pressure leg if he was to lock it. So
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, you could switch
Bottom
the other
hook's
one.
always the
he-
most
he's going
important.
to. He's very, very. He did it in the first round, didn't he? Just went to the
Pressure
pressure
side.
leg, and obviously if that's locked, that's going to be a bit
Oh,
of.
look, he's done a lock, but he's done it on a single leg. Not sure.
He has, yeah.
Not sure what
That's
he was looking to do there. That I would have done it across the body, but then again, I'm not an expert.
Yeah, let's
This
just
guy's
let him
third
rock.
degree black
Let him
belt,
cook,
bro.
mate. Let him cook.
Yeah, let him cook, bruv.
let the man cook.
Let him cook, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Look, he's got one hand on the
Oh, he's
I'm
got
a sous
one under
chef
the
in this
chin.
kitchen. Not from what we
I
can
saw
see.
you've been practicing your golf, Si.
Oh yeah, you see that? Man, what a swing.
Yeah, it was a good shot. It was a good shot. You're still bad though.
You'll get there one day. Give him a
Yeah,
big
you know what
pat
I
on
mean?
the head.
I enjoy it, mate. I fully
I mean,
enjoy
you're
it.
not that guy.
You're not that guy, buddy. You're not that guy, buddy.
Oh my goodness, he's too high. He's too high.
Oh, he's still
Park's gonna come out the back door.
down there.
Oof.
Oh my god, he's back at the back
Not from
door.
what we can see, he's just about to collect the legs. Has he got the back already for you, Ash?
What second are you in?
No,
He's just now getting
they're
back.
grappling against the fence now.
Yeah.
I just mean he slipped out of it, didn't he? Because he was in obviously the.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's working really hard for this. So if they give Park round 1 and Park gets out of round 2, could be an interesting round 3.
Yeah.
But Munoz is all over him at the moment.
Still got about a good 1 minute and 54 here in the second round. Anything can happen, given Park only needed 30 seconds to turn the tables in the first round. You know, this is important for Muniz. Like I said, it's redemption tonight for him.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, he's a desperate man. He's a desperate man.
Yeah.
And I had this guy in my ones to watch as well 2 years ago.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Mental. But this is the thing. He just needs to just get it together. Because look at him. He can dominate fights, but he just
he's not really putting any damage on Park.
he's not landing much strikes. All he's doing is wrestling. But
he's tapping
if
him.
Park can get out this round, it's gonna be an interesting third round. I'm praying he can get out this round because Munoz is working for this. I know Park is as well, but
yeah. And look, I'll tell you what, I would
stoppage.
gladly. I would gladly fight Muniz as a fighter in the division. It's like I take no damage, you know.
yeah, you may lose an arm though.
Oh yeah, that was wild. I just tap quicker, you know. Oh, stop holding the fence, Park, man. Luckily, he got the takedown still.
Yeah, don't take a point. Oh, we warned him. Stern warning.
Yeah, I think so.
Stern warning.
That was a telling off. That was a telling off.
Have that fence again, made you grounded.
Don't put your head in there, mate. It's close.
Headlock choke.
Yeah. All right, it's fitting. He needs to sweep a bit better. He's just trying to brute force him around, but
Yeah.
I love him to use a sweep. 20 seconds.
Yeah, not got
All
long
right,
left.
this
This
has gotta go to
second
the
round.
Park's actually breathing very, very heavy.
Yeah. Because it is Muniz with the high hips, and if you've got the higher hips, effectively you're working least. Park is now wearing.
So that's a Park round for me. Landed 2 strikes.
Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle. All right, what do you reckon? It's 1-1, guys, perhaps?
Yeah.
1 apiece?
I'll go with that. How are we on Twitter?
Well, there's me saying the cardio. Park's done. He's knackered.
No, it's not. Let's see it again. I don't know.
We're not on Twitter, no?
Didn't realise that. Oh.
Oh.
Beep.
Ticking down. All right, so what's your guys' take of that? I think that was a Muniz round, agreed. I don't think that was Park's at all. It probably could be 1-1 if...
Yeah, it just depends what... Because I think he defended a lot better in the first round. And obviously ended up on top and nearly finished the fight there, so...
Mate, look how many guys around him. He's like he's in a Formula 1 pit stop.
Shango V says, I've seen better groundwork in other parks.
yeah, mate. I can't lie to you.
Ji-Sung's got good ground game, I bet.
I'm tempted to say the same. I know
Wherever
we're
you
talking
may be.
about who was revered to be an elite grappler, jiu-jitsu Brazilian jiu-jitsu artist.
But very tactical there. You know what? Let's have a hug so I can rest that extra couple of seconds. You know what I mean?
The thing is, MMA grappling is totally different to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu grappling.
He needs to get off that fence. Muniz has to get off that fence. Oosh. Here we go. Park's on use that hand now. Here we go. He's off the fence. He could be a bit effective now.
Nice, good right hand.
Fantastic.
Ooh, level change from Munez.
He's not fighting the hands. Why is he pushing down on the head? Like,
He's trying to
Because
start
Fight the hands,
he's
mate.
behind his back.
fight the
You can't
hands.
find him.
Yeah, no, you can't
Fight the
find him.
hands.
Behind his back.
He's going for a ride.
There
Bosh.
he goes.
You got post. You got post.
That's a proper theme park. He's going for a ride.
Oh dear.
I'll come back for this, did I?
Oh, mate. Oh,
Part of me died inside after hearing that.
I know it's good because I get a reaction. Oh, here it goes again. Oh,
No, it doesn't mean that way.
this one's
A lot of scrambling. Park's going to turn into him.
not executed well though. A good scramble will get you on top. You know, this is just. I find it messy still from Muniz's perspective. You know what I mean? It's not.
Mate, he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specialist, mate.
I know.
Like,
It's weird to say. It's weird. I don't know. Am I the only person to say that? I shouldn't be saying that, but I just find it a bit messy from his perspective. There you go. He's got a body lock on now, but I just think largely because I guess it's more Sambo style, isn't it? To really not allow any space between you and the opponent.
Yeah.
But it's an effective
Jiu-Jitsu's
style.
a lot different.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. No. I put it under the
But
chin.
it's effective.
Yeah, Park's
lock's not
controlling the
very tight.
hands. He's controlled that left hand of Muniz.
That body lock's a bit loose.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's by design. See, that's the
switching
thing.
it.
Because he's an expert, I just think maybe he's supposed to do that. But, you know, it's hard to criticize. But I would have it differently. But
The thing is with the
'cause he's the
body
expert,
lock, is
maybe
if
he's
they
right.
turn to the body lock side, it puts a lot of pressure on the ankle, and then therefore they
Yeah.
can turn into it a lot easier.
But he's not even on the body lock side. He's lost his position because that body lock wasn't on.
No.
If he had that body lock on, he wouldn't have lost his position. Yeah, so that's why we lost that position. Let's let him out.
His corner going absolutely mental right now.
Yeah, he's got to get
Yeah.
it back.
Park could steal this round should
If he
get
stays up on top,
anything
mate.
significant here.
There we go. Sweep again.
Canadian Bacon reckons that
Top.
Park been having trouble dealing with Muniz's size.
Yeah.
Shangavi said Park is getting parked here. Agreed.
Like-
Muniz is huge.
Oof.
Oh, good right hand from Park.
Oof. Level change again.
Nice, good
from
defense.
Muniz, but, yeah, Park so far defending it really well.
Mate.
Nice.
He's got a pass here though.
Elbows.
Oof.
Yeah,
Let's
there's
see
the
if
elbows
Muniz
gone.
can reverse Park
Nice
this
elbow.
position. Maybe.
Some ground and pound could steal the round.
I mean, you would hope so. I mean, he's got plenty of time to just get those strike numbers above it. I would argue in round one. Easily arguing that.
Yeah, so far we've not seen much significance from Park in this top position.
Not yet.
Muniz is doing quite well defensively.
Munoz could push off here. He could push off
Defense is
here.
actually
Yeah.
working against him in a way.
He's
Yeah, look at these little punches. Nice.
Yeah.
nice explosion from Park there. He managed to get his arm free.
Nice.
Man. Oof. That fence is not helping
Good
him.
shot.
Here we go. Push off.
George Murray says, such a one-dimensional fighter. Feed Muniz to Chris Curtis and let him get pieced up.
Take that. Take
The
that.
elbows.
He's got
Come on.
Marc-Andre Barriot next week, isn't he? That's
He
going to be
has,
interesting.
yeah.
Well, that reminds me, we've got a game to put out, an old game. That's a good shout, actually. Don't let me forget that.
Because he finishes on top, though, can you give it him?
No, I don't know.
He's done more damage, though, hasn't
I
he? He's
don't
done more
know.
with the position.
Oh, I
He's done
see.
more with the position.
Yeah, he has looked at more. Yeah,
That's
but
why
he
I
doesn't
wouldn't
have
want
the
to be a
time.
judge.
No.
He doesn't have the time.
He's had 2 minutes control, about nearly
close
2
fight.
minutes.
That's it.
That's the one. That's it.
Finishing.
Go on. Go on, boy.
Nicely done.
Ah, yeah, he's putting
Go on,
work
boy.
in
Good
there.
elbows.
Not
You're
bad.
dead.
Oh,
Call it.
right, guys. What do
Call
you
it ref, he's
reckon?
dead.
How did you score that last round? Because it's a difficult one. Could
It
easily
is.
argue saying 2-1 Park. Because, I mean, Muniz got some takedowns. Wasn't really much guard passing. Of course, he got the back, though, mind you, at one point in that round, which is probably the most difficult.
Was it
The
near
most-
fight ending? Was he near fight ending?
Prob's not, no.
With Muniz, you just survive a position, and then you find the top. That's it.
George
You just
Murray's
gotta-
calling for
he's
a draw.
He's gassed. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take a draw somehow.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It could well be.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the judges have to communicate that amongst each other to say draw, because the chances of landing on that
I've got every pick right so far.
No way.
Have you?
Yeah.
I didn't think the thing.
Have they locked off yet? So I can't change it.
No, they haven't locked off, which is why I didn't.
They have now.
Have they?
Yeah. Now that the main card started.
Oh, so have I. Bar Costa.
Oh. So you've not got them all right then?
Well, everyone bar Costa.
Oof. Yeah, I'm riding on Park here.
Got 2 wrong
There's
so far.
one fight missing on this.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think there's a few fights missing. There's a few.
Hang on, I've picked that Sumadaji Tim Elliott's not on now.
No.
That's wrongin'. Oh well. Hopefully we've got a new.
Did you pick your boy Tim Elliott? Sorry.
No, you can't. It's not on the app.
Yeah.
No, I just mean in general.
Oh, I just didn't do the pick on the app. Against Sumadaji.
How are you boys ahead?
Yeah,
of
I
me?
would. I would give it.
Shangavi says Park maybe did a bit more in that final round. Poor fight. So, yeah, split decision. Not surprised.
Close my eyes because I can see your action.
Yes! Yes!
No.
Oh my!
You went Muniz?
I did, yeah.
No way.
You can't blame it. Obviously, he had the control in the.
I guess so.
He must have had that little bit more.
He took the
control
back mount
in
in
round.
Its most dominant position in that last round. So
Yeah, and
He's back to winning ways.
yeah, true.
Well,
It was a must-win for him.
It's a bit soon to say.
But-
like I said, it's redemption tonight for him. It was, especially to come to do that against a free fight finisher. It means something for him.
Yeah, not bad at all. Bravo.
I'm not impressed by your performance.
Look at this. All right. Solutions. The only other solution I can think of is we just power your laptop here without the second screen, because that second screen draws power and energy. Isn't it?
Oh, I see.
what's
We're watching
happened?
down there.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's the only other solution. You got any other ideas?
What's happened?
It's just really laggy
Yeah.
because it hasn't got enough juice in the
It's
laptop.
it's just not charging properly.
Because that screen taking power and there's no other power source, you see. So the other thing would be wheel it over, which would be funny, but it's possible. So it's not actually going up, it's actually going down. Turn the brightness down. The other thing is close your laptop lid. It's one less screen to power.
I don't think it does. Because it's very old.
That's interesting. He's never lost on the scorecards, apparently. Ooh.
Bring the brightness down. That's less for it to... Oh, Sumadaji. No, yeah. Not in the UFC. He's never lost a decision in the UFC, I believe. He's either been knocked out or... I think he's lost a decision elsewhere, but in UFC, that's his first one.
Yeah.
So, folks.
That's gonna be the third time the flyweight bout's been contested this year. Busy.
Third time the flyweight belt has been contested, is it?
Yeah. Woof, look at this.
Shangavi says, I'd say regardless, these two should never fight each other again. George says, didn't know you can win by being a sweaty blanket. Shango says, I see the interpreter is in his default create a character attire again. I need to move this chat on that side.
He's a tryhard, isn't he?
Isn't he CPU?
Yeah.
It's definitely CPU player.
So, right.
Tell me.
Let me find that quote actually from Thingy. I want you to ask me for Roy Keane's opinion on this, Ash.
Oh, go on. Oh, Jesus.
Because I read earlier
Jeepers.
something that Ian Gary said about next week, right? Where he said, I'm excited for UFC 296. I'm a little bit cautious about going to America for the safety of my family with all the SHIT that's been going online to protect my wife, to protect my child, to protect myself.
Really?
What do you reckon Roy Keane would say about that?
Roy Keane, get a grip, lad. Get a grip.
That quote's been all over the internet.
Do you know what I mean? Just leave your wife and child at home. Do you know what I mean? Being a fighter is your job.
That is
every other fighter seems to leave him at home. Why can't you? Simples.
That is a solution.
Turn up, fight your fight, win or lose, get your money, go home. It's just absurd.
Absurd.
I think Luke's going to actually one bang him, you know. Part of me wants Ian Gary to win, of course. I think a fight with him and Leon Edwards has got a bit of story to it.
Yeah,
so it should happen.
True.
It's a fight that I would love to see. But with everything that's gone on, I just got a feeling that Luke might just get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Luke could sub him easy, I think, as well.
Oh, you reckon? That's a good shout. Of course, he's more experienced. I wonder how things went on in the gym.
I reckon Ian Gary Luke could probably be a reenactment of Wonderboy Luke in a sense. It could look very similar to it.
I don't think Gary's as good at utilising his range as Wonderboy is, though.
He's long.
You know? He's quite long, to be fair. And of course, you know, we all remember that when Luke got absolutely stomped on by Jeff Neal. But he bounced back against RDA, didn't he?
Yeah, that's the thing about Luke. He's someone who goes in there, wins fights he shouldn't win, and loses fights he should win. Do you know what I mean? Can't say it for everyone, but it's certainly sometimes he's just not turn up, and I'm like, what is this, Luke? You've been like on a vacation for the last 2 months. Where's the camp? Where's the training?
There was that period where he was an absolute. Well, he was storming it.
Yeah. Then he rocks up to a fight fully unprepared with a terrible strategy, and it's just like, what is this?
Man got caught too many times.
Yeah. He just kind of, I think it
was... It was leading up to the Bilal fight, so you had that Randy Brown knockout, a submission win against Tyron Woodley, and then you had the submission against Michael Chiesa. But all in all, he had a 4-fight winning streak, and all of them were stoppages. Yeah. 2 knockouts, 2 submissions.
He was looking really good. Then he turned up to turns up to that Bilal Muhammad fight, making the same mistakes. No, Jeff Neal, I think it was. Jeff Neal, he was running.
Jeff Neal demolished him.
Yeah, because he kept...
Bilal Muhammad just out-wrestled him.
He kept running into punches, and it was just like, can you not see... It's almost like the strategy he had was... Huh?
It's a timing thing.
Yeah, and he just kept running into punches, and I was confused as to why he just kept doing the same thing that never worked. It's like, can we have a strategy here? Can we do something different?
I'm sure he had a strategy, but
say
I'm sure he had some kind of strategy.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. His corner should have been
underestimated. Jeff Neal.
It was constant.
His precision.
They got loads of games going on here.
Well, that's,
I know that one. You got to put the Oreo down the table. Whatever cup it lands in, you got to eat the Oreo with whatever's on that cup. In that cup,
that's great.
Could be mustard. It could be milk. Mustard. Yeah, it could be ketchup. But you got to run it down the table. And whatever cup it lands
is in the house. His massive salute and respect to the ATF crew. Yes, Tuto. Welcome on in, buddy. Hit that like button if you've not done so already.
That's it. Al Capone.
George says Gary will beat Wonderboy, but Shavkat will destroy him.
Wait, to destroy who? Ian or Wonderboy?
I don't know.
Hold on.
Wonderboy's on a run at the moment. He's going on a total surge.
Ian Gary Wonderboy would be interesting. That would be an interesting bout.
Y'all will realise next week.
Shavkat would destroy anyone.
Overrated.
Yeah, underrated.
Overrated, mate.
You serious?
Wonderboy's doing it, mate.
He's just saying it for clickbait.
No,
Wonderboy.
Do you know what was? I just said, "Are you serious?" And Siri was like, "I'm serious."
Turn your batty Siri off, man.
Mate, it's picking up to, I don't know what it's picking up to, but he's like, "I'm serious." I wasn't talking to you, but point is, are you serious?
I'm serious.
Shavkat's overrated.
Yeah.
Bro.
Should we jump into this fight then, boys?
Yeah, we should probably do that.
I can argue this point till the cows I'll get to the chat in a little bit.
On Sumadaji then, who has got a pro record of 16 wins with 5 losses, with 13 KOs and 1 submission, and he has 10 first round finishes. He has a UFC record of 3 wins and 2 losses. He made his UFC debut in 2018 and has also never been KO'd.
That's correct. All right. Next up, Southpaw fighter. Tall for the flyweight division. His distance management is one of the best attributes of his as well. Like, he's got a lot of long-range weapons. Now, he stays light on his feet, and he's very good at scurrying out of range, attacking and resetting. Comfortable as well when it comes to throwing off of his front leg. He throws them so fast, it's like a jab. But he's a smart counterpuncher too. Like, he sets his traps. He looks to catch opponents as he's moving backwards. The guy can do it all in terms of forward gear and reverse gear.
Damn straight. Tim Elliott.
Yes, jumping on to Sai's brother, Tim Elliott, then, who's got a pro record of 19 wins and 13 losses with 3 KOs and 6 submissions. And he has 5 first-round finishes. And he has a wonderful UFC record of 8 wins and 11 losses. And he made his UFC debut in 2012. He's had 2 stints in the UFC.
Yes, that's right. Indeed.
If anyone who's wondering, Ash calls him my brother because we look so similar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go on.
But he's a southpaw fighter, blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, NCAA Division II wrestling background, sets the pace. His opponents can't match and doesn't allow space to get into any kind of rhythm. He will nullify a striker's ability, swarming opponents, then mixing in his wrestling, walks his opponent down, eating the punches he needs to in order to get close and make the fight as awkward as possible. He looks to close the distance, grind on his opponent, whether it be in the clinch or on the ground. He always likes to stay a step ahead of his opponent in the grappling exchanges, which is physically draining for them.
Yeah. So some expectations, or do you have any chats?
Chats for now.
You do have the history points there, Ash, in that one. Didn't seem...
Yeah. No, they weren't on the actual thing. I put them in as we started.
Okay.
For some reason I missed them.
Two Toes saying hello to everyone, and says to you, Ash, congrats on the newborn baby, mate.
Yeah, little Frankie.
Thank you.
Shango V says,
the answer
we'll say I see a tough night for Leon next week, but I'd love to see him kick Covenson's head clean off.
It's your dead, mate.
Into Trump or Dana's lap for comedy value. Wow. Graphic from Shango. But yes, fingers crossed on that.
Shango woke up this morning and chose violence.
So. Yes.
Violence.
Yes, Shango. Ross Club. George says, not going to lie, Elliot did give our boy Mo a tough time, so I don't see him just rolling over and getting battered for 15 minutes. Yeah, he did actually, to be fair. He did give it a good run.
He did. He really did.
He was very good defensively, I felt.
It was that particular fight, which is why I went Tim Elliott in this one. Did you, Ash?
I did actually go Tim Elliott in this one, yes.
I didn't last minute. I didn't think it was going to be...
You went away?
One for it. No, I went Subadaji.
I just think, like, when I've seen Tim Elliott, I just think... But what an interesting thing is, I think... I don't know if I want to factually check this, boys, but I think most of Subadaji's losses have come from submission. And Tim Elliott likes to get the fight to the mat a lot. So I'm interested to see if Tim Elliott could pull a submission off here. Obviously, we saw he lost to what's his name?
Yeah, he got submitted by Matt Schnell. Of course, that's the one. Matt Schnell, of the year potential.
Yeah, man, sick.
He got submitted by Lewis Smoker as well.
Yeah, so he has been submitted by a fair few people. So I just thought if Tim Elliott gets it to the mat, Subadaji is either panicking to get back to his feet and leaving limbs free or his neck free, then. And Tim Elliott's got 6 submissions on his resume, so...
Yeah.
Some expectations.
Yeah, let's get them
while we're here. Just on Subadaji, while we're talking about him, like I felt he was too kick heavy in the early goings of the Schnell fight. If he does that against Elliott, he could probably end up on his back. Keep his kicks low would be the advice there. But just disguise him with his punches as well, because his punches are quite good and menacing. Look, he may find the best chances fighting long, so his lead hand outstretched, manipulating the guard of Elliott, so he can actually slip these elbows over the top potentially. If he does control the distance, keeps Elliott on the end of his strikes, then I can actually see Mudaji catching him with the power straight that he's got, because he's actually capable of covering a lot of distance with it as well. Now, there's no question Mudaji will have the power advantage in this particular matchup.
Sorry, I had to, the way he was jumping.
Yeah, and as for Tim Elliott, I think he had a solid performance against the young talent and potential future title challenger, Mohammed Makayev. I felt like he came in there quite relaxed, and I think he'll do the same after taking this one on short notice. It's possible we could see him do his best work here. There we go. And he needs to stay light and fast on the feet and work his way into range, catch the kicks, and explode into the hips to execute these takedowns. Throw flurries of rapid counter combinations when he gets Mudaji to commit, and then come forward so he can
what are you doing, man?
End up in the clinch scenarios where he can then chain wrestle.
Yeah.
Mudaji is so long for this division.
Yeah, that's why the way he punches himself in the range like this. Elliott only has this fight if he can get close and.
What's he doing?
Down.
Told you about him being relaxed.
100%. Yeah, he's been really weird.
But Tone went for Tim Elliott by decision in this, which isn't a bad shout.
Yeah, I went Tim Elliott, but now the moment I saw him coming out, I was like, nah. Even before any punch landed, I'm like, I want to change. This is not the Tim Elliott I want tonight.
He's got to be elusive though, because of the range of
I hear that.
Mudaji. I'm waiting for a takedown. We've not had one yet from your
be elusive.
The best wrestler in the world.
Feel free to be elusive by all means.
You said about Tim Elliott and his submissions. He's been submitted 6 times in his career.
Yeah.
Well, that UFC record, I think he's been.
6 and
you
6,
know what I mean?
Brandon Royval submitted him. Davison Figueiredo submitted him. Demetrius Johnson took him to decision.
He's been subbed by some dogs then, really.
Guillotined him.
Caught the leg.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, look at the dexterity of Sumidaji.
Oh, my lord.
Wow. In close. Got left hook.
Had to eat a left hook on the process, but...
Yeah, that left hook.
Yeah, just on the way out.
Game's a game.
He's still playing.
You're ahead of me. I can't believe it.
Only by like a second, I think. We've actually got a lot of distortion.
We're still lagging a little bit.
I suppose he's got to be elusive like this. He can't be in one place at a time because, like we've just mentioned about the range and the length of Sumidaji. Oh, good 1-2 from Sumidaji.
It really was. Oh, it's going to trip him. It's got a leg. It's got a leg.
Oh.
Yeah, surely he has to realize he has to get this takedown. High leg.
Elbows.
Sure, he's not that flexible. Just get inside, man. Get inside. He's got a takedown.
Oh, there we go.
He's got it.
There it is. Love it. Here we go. Here comes the sub.
Back.
Nah, mate. Why is it bantamweight? We're both flyweight, question marks, says George.
Here comes the
just gives the last minute.
Do.
Last minute replacement, that's why.
Who was, sorry?
Tim Elliott,
Yeah.
What's your feelings on your boy getting this on short notice, Si?
My boy, is he? He's not fine tonight.
No, Tim Elliott.
Oh, Tim Elliott. Sorry, I keep getting confused. I mean, I think Tim Elliott could probably get it done. If he does, it's going to be... How do you think he does? If he does do it, how do you think he does it?
This decision.
This by decision?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
why? Because his wrestling is so good?
Wrestling!
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Just remember you said that, yeah.
But bearing in mind, bearing in mind we saw a takedown from across the octagon and he literally was like, come here, let me grab your ankles, please.
And he did it.
Come back.
And he did it.
Yeah, it's not called wrestling, mate. That's just nitpicking.
But did he get it?
On the old ankles.
He got it, though.
Yeah, he got it.
Sorry,
Ash,
did you just admit?
It comes to sub.
Did you just admit his wrestling was so good?
Sub.
You just admitted his wrestling was so good, which is fantastic, because that's the reason why you call him my boy, because I made that comment once.
Here comes a sub.
And now you're on board the bandwagon.
I really wish I put money on sub now.
For what? To Elliott?
Yeah.
You told me it would be a decision.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just...
Doesn't look like a sub. You sure? Are you seeing what we're seeing? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah. Let go of it now, it's right.
He's wrapped nothing up.
No, he had the arm under the chin.
This looks like
there we go.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Hips down, boy. Hips down, boy. Hips down, boy.
What did I say, boys?
Hips down.
What did I say?
It's down. It's down.
What did I just say? Here we go.
You said decision.
Here it comes.
You said decision.
No, I said before the fight started, I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Tim Elliott wins by
He's out.
He's out. He's out. He's out. He's out.
He's dead.
There we go. Tim Elliott gets the submission win, and Ash calls it down to a T.
I said this.
Damn.
Yes.
Short notice as well.
Wild.
Wow, Tim Elliott gets it done in impressive fashion. Yeah, I said
That's why he's ranked
during
above.
the fight. I would say he wins by submission. All of his fights, all of his losses have been by submission, and Tim Elliott likes to get it to the mat, and he's got some submissions on his resume. But
because he's so good at wrestling, isn't it? That's why.
Mate, he is top notch at
His
wrestling.
wrestling is very good.
Thank you. You get it.
I can't believe that like he squeezed the life out of it, and the blood was everywhere.
Yeah, I mean it's just like his last fight against Chanel as well. But
yeah, oh my god, I can't. What's he doing? Biting down on his tongue, do you reckon?
Oh,
Maybe.
It's just wild because you give me so much stick for commenting about his wrestling, and now it's all you can talk about when you talk about a guy.
Yeah.
Mate,
It was just a comparison.
so if you
No, it's
if
just
you call it
mate. It was just a comparison. You said that Francis Ngannou should go and train with Tim Elliott.
No, it was Mackenzie
why
Dern.
we-
It was Mackenzie Dern.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah.
it was Mackenzie Dern should go and train with Tim Elliott. Like when there's other people that come on,
I
we've got to
said-
admit,
I
there's
said-
better wrestlers out there than Tim Elliott. Yes, Tim Elliott is good at wrestling. I'm not denying.
I
that.
said you
It's
got
just a comparison. You said
But-
Mackenzie
but
Dern
what-
should go and
what-
train
what
with
And
camp-
Tim
who
Elliott.
did she go train with in the
what
end?
camp?
Henry Cejudo.
What? Yeah, and did it help her? What camp? What camp was it that Tim Elliott is part of? Ash, where's he training out of?
Hey?
Where's he training out of?
Mr. Brown's gym.
Do you know?
The point, yeah, it was team. Was it team?
Right, so you don't even know.
yourself. Look at him factually
Yeah,
checking it.
no,
I'll
he's
have
not.
to-
He's not.
I'll have to check it. Let me check it. If I remember,
Extreme Couture? No?
no, I can't remember because if I remember where it was a really good wrestling gym, which was why it just made sense.
Or AKA.
It's not like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, Extreme Couture. Sorry, Extreme Couture. So if you look at who trains out at Extreme Couture, and then it's like, well, look, that makes
He's
sense.
actually
there,
not
though.
at Extreme
He's not.
Couture anymore, though. He's
No,
at the
but
next
this comment was about
generation.
2 years
Next
ago. This comment was about 2 years ago, which is why he's still giving me stick for it when he was training at Extreme Couture.
It's not the best wrestling gym, though.
No, but
No,
it's
not
got,
really,
you
no,
got some
it's
great
more
wrestlers
of
coming out of
an
there.
MMA gym.
You got some
There's better
fantastic.
wrestlers out there.
Absolutely, which was one of the reasons why I mentioned it. But otherwise, excuse me. But yeah, look.
I really wish I put money on submission. I can't believe it.
Fun facts is Tone. Tim
What?
Elliott hasn't finished a fight since 2017.
Wow, good facts there. You're taking my job, sir.
Bosh, there you go.
Oh yeah, that
See
was
you
it.
later, Ash.
That was it. Francis Ngannou did train out that same gym as Tim Elliott, which was why I was like, well, look what happened to Francis Ngannou, which was a huge testament as to he's a
You're
wrestler
still
now.
talking
Yeah,
about it.
I'm bored of this.
No. It's just, I'm just proving
George Murray says
Prove the
Tatsuro Tara, 32,
facts, mate. I thought you liked
23
facts.
years old, Japanese, fought on prelims versus Sumadashi next. There we go. George Murray making the.
Oh, George Murray.
It's Tara flyweight.
Is Tim Elliott
I
still
thought he was a
ranked?
bantamweight. He is still ranked.
We go to the rankings.
Is he? I don't think he is.
He's your boy. You should know.
Mate. Let's have a quick look.
Yeah, he's in at number 10. So,
And he just beat Sumadaji that's probably down there as well.
Yeah, Sumadashi was in at 11.
Oh, okay, maybe
So
not.
there you go.
All right. Well, let's look. Whoa, most of the flyweights are booked.
Yep, it's
Most of them are booked, blood.
pretty hot. The flyweight at the moment. A lot of fights being made.
Have Match Now and Tim Elliott fought?
I was thinking the same thing, Mr. Easton.
Because they're the only two that are not like booked.
They
And
have not fought.
He last fought a while ago. He last fought when he got knocked out by Mateus Nikolai. That is Match Now. That is sorry.
We'll see if that fight was scheduled at one point or in time. Because that is a good shout. I like that. No, apparently Tim Elliott's at Glory MMA and Fitness, according to Topology. Don't know how long that is. They fought on The Ultimate Fighter.
They really?
Way back
Oh wow.
when.
Way back indeed.
That would be a good fight, though.
Do you want to guess who won that fight?
Tim Elliott.
I'm gonna go for Tim
Actually,
Elliott.
went Chanel.
Tim Elliott,
Elliott
rear
was-
naked choke, round one.
Yeah. there
Oh
you
no,
go.
front naked choke. This is it. So yeah, run it
I know
back.
he's a beast on the on fire. Yeah, I think that's a good fight. You got Tim Elliott, obviously, as we were saying. Sai's gonna love me to say this. Tim Elliott's got the wrestling in that
it's
fight,
just
but
facts, is it?
Match Now does have some good submissions on his resume. But what I will say is, Match Now is very, very good on his feet and very, very good at putting the pressure on. But as we just saw tonight, we just saw. I think Tim Elliott fights best when he's relaxed. And well, I say relaxed. I mean, more elusive, and yeah, but when he's confident, he's on his game. And like, obviously, I was questioning what are these spinning tactics, but
it wasn't a strength. It wasn't a strength of him, though, was it? Because it was those scenarios where he was getting hit. You know, it was only when it went to the ground did he really have was he up in that fight?
Oh yeah,
Standing, he lost every exchange. Only when it went down to the ground did he start winning the exchange. So yeah, I don't know if you could put it down to that, but it's just his style. And and even against Mo, he was quite lethargic, and I thought, man, you should take this a bit more seriously. But he gave Mo a good run. He really did.
Yeah.
Yeah, based on that performance as well, is one of the reasons why I went with him for this fight. But yeah, partially that ground game that he's got.
Yeah, big good fight though.
George Merry, basically, he agreed with the Tim Elliott versus Machinel option, as Mikhaev versus Perez is in the pipeline for Saudi card. So, yeah, he thinks that's a good shout. Sorry, I'll retract that after hearing that stat. Yeah, there you go. No worries. Yeah, I like that.
And
I'm just going to go and whack the heating on quickly because I'm cold.
All right, you do that.
Cold as ice.
What
about Manel Karp? He's got a fight coming up.
Karp.
He's up there at the moment.
Yes, he's scheduled to fight Mateus Nicolau.
Stylistically, though, we kind of like that.
In January. Yeah,
I think
like
Tim Elliott Schnell makes sense, but stylistically, one day, I wouldn't mind a Karp matchup with Tim Elliott. That could look quite interesting.
Yeah, essentially they're not fought.
Mateus Nicolau, now he is going out with that other female fighter. What's her name? She was on the last level.
Yeah, the Brazilian.
That's the one. I want to say Pinaru.
Can't remember now.
Pinaru. Something like that.
Is it flyweight?
A little fitness duo that. Oh, who's excited for when it comes to London next year? Ooh. Look at this trailer.
That's it. Luana Pinheiro, yeah.
Pinheiro, that's the one.
It's box office next weekend.
Ooh. Last one of the year.
Yeah. George Murray says, Ash, don't give a shit about the heating bill. The man's just going to sit there and freeze.
Mate, we'll get your ATF hoodie. Get your ATF hoodie.
Yeah.
Rocking out the old merch. I haven't had a hoodie on all year. It's been too hot.
What?
It's been too hot.
What, even when it's been cold last week?
Okay, well, this is the first time this winter I put it on even.
All right.
More so. Yeah, last week, no. But at the beginning of the year, I might have had it on. It's just this winter, it's the first time I whacked it on.
All right. Should we have a Wild Ash?
We have a Wild Ash.
Is he back?
No, he's not back yet. Not returned. Oh, yeah, he has. Indeed he has.
All right. So next fight up, we've got action-packed lightweight contest, which is potentially fight of the night between Naz Hakparast and Jamie Malarkey.
All that malarkey.
Jamie Malarkey, mate.
Right, all that malarkey. Some say the guy with no eyebrows. They say he has none. Rumor has it they are there. They're just very blonde. But, you know, it's hard to tell. We're going to get into an early breakdown. Go on then.
We can do, Mr. Easton, if he's ready and set.
Hello.
Tell us something factual about all this malarkey then.
Yeah.
Okay, am I on screen now?
You are? Yeah. You've always been there, mate.
Oh, I am. Oh, cool. Oh,
I've been waiting for you. That's all.
Like a new...
Oh, cool.
Like,
I didn't know if you went solo screen.
Like the weatherman, innit? Like the weatherman. Are we live? Oh, we're live. Oh.
Yeah. Or that news anchor in the week when they've got caught giving the bird. That's hilarious.
This week?
Caught what?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Doing the finger.
On news,
Flipping someone off. No
on
way.
BBC News.
Oh.
It cut to her doing that, and then she just went straight into it.
Man.
Yeah, messing with the gallery. Woo!
That's hilarious.
I know.
Anyway, yeah, let's jump on to Jamie Malarkey then, who's got a pro record of 17 wins with 6 losses, with 10 KOs and 3 submissions, and he has 7 first-round finishes. He has a UFC record of 5 wins and 4 losses, and he made his UFC debut in 2019. He's also never been submitted.
Yes. Just a quick reminder as well, because I forgot to earlier, but if you guys are on our other channels, so if you're on Facebook, if you're on
Any
Twitter,
other platforms,
yep, come on through to YouTube, Drop in your comments, and we'll love to chat to you there. Bring up on screen. Okay, fighting style, Jamie Mullarkey. Orthodox fighter, bit of an impatient fighter as well. He pushes the pace. He's kind of anxious. He's kind of eager to get things going. He does stay in your face, and he does make great use of the jab as well. Wide stance. He steps his lead leg into the pocket before jousting his jab right out there. He does have a lot of feints as well, and he's got this kind of frantic movements, and they're perfect for making opponents second guess his entries and when he's coming on in. He does put his opponents on the heels, but he's the aggressor. You know, that's just what he does. It's how he likes to go about the fight game. He likes a dirty box on the clinch also. Watch out for those elbows on the break because he'll definitely be landing those. But he will look for those brawls as well, so he can actually step into the pocket, shield and up and counter with opponents. He's really very much a very one-for-one fighter. If he takes one, he will return right one of his own.
That's right.
So jumping onto his opponent, and that's about Hasparas then, who's got a record of 15 wins with 5 losses. He has 9 KOs on his resume, and he has 6 first-round finishes, and he has a UFC record of 7 wins and 4 losses, and he made his UFC debut in 2017, and he's on a 2-fight win streak at the moment.
Look at Song Yudong looking cool walking
He's
into
suave,
the building.
mate.
He's got thumbs. One single thumbs in pockets, essential for whipping ass, by the way, just so you guys know. He's coming in with that bad guy
dope
stance.
ass leather jacket as well.
Why does he look like Jet Li walking into the movie or something?
Whoa,
like
bro.
He looks like he's like walking into a Jet Li movie. Partially because he's got good martial arts and he's got those glasses, that same as Jet Li. That's the only reason. And the leather jacket.
Not the fact that he's Chinese.
To be fair, I was going to reference Top Gun.
Hack press him. Southpaw fighter. No traditional martial arts background, but he has predominantly a boxing style with an addition of violent elbow strikes in his arsenal. Beautiful combination, peppers his opponents, who strikes wisely and doesn't put everything into every punch. He tends to counter with wild hooks around the guard. It will take one to land one. Bit of a stubborn demeanor. Will attempt the same shot even if unsuccessful with little deviating from the plan. Doesn't neglect the body. He'll mix up straight punches to the body before landing up top. Sometimes his takedowns come from that step-in outside trip. It's a familiar technique which we've seen PD Yarn use a few times as well.
Yeah.
Get into some chats then. George Murray says, "Don't worry, lads." Of the chat and ATF Chiefs, I got a link for 296, so that will come in handy in the Discord next week, George. So make sure we pop that in there. He also says, send me a link for the hoodie. Looks warm. Yeah, we'll set up a donation page. So what we'll do is we're going to set up a donation page, and then with every donation, we will send out a nice little gift.
Mm-hmm.
Say thank you.
It's Christmas. It's Christmas. We send out some gifts. Come on.
Exactly.
Oh, mate, yeah, you feeling it? You feel it? It's that time of year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. We want you right here. Most wonderful time of the year.
Anyway, so Shangavi says it's been -6 and -4 up here in the north last week. Oof. That's chilling.
Cold.
Tony says, fun fact, Ash's fire alarm has been beeping all night. That is true.
Fun fact.
I told him to chuck it out the window, but
I couldn't disconnect it. I don't know how to disconnect it. I'm useless with them. I looked to see if there's a unscrew to take it off.
Just rip
press
it
it in,
off.
twist it.
Just rip it off.
So apologies if you're hearing a bleep. It's not a bomb. It's my fire alarm.
No, it's actually the bird that keeps chirping in the background, of course. He's going for hack press by decision.
It's probably the most logical thing to do. Go for hack press.
Yet
decision.
to finish a fight in the UFC as well. There you go.
I was about to say it doesn't really finish dudes, but yeah.
Bosh.
Yep.
And
I think
even that bird
also
agreed. So yes, welcome on in, and don't forget to hit that like button, guys, if you've not done so already. Let's get this rolling. Hopefully to 15 would be nice. Get it sharing on all social medias, and let the people know that this is the place to be. And hit that notifications bell, because of course we're going to be bringing lots of content over Christmas. Still, you can't get enough of us. Of course, live streams will be on hold for 3 weeks. Yeah. But we got some fun games coming up.
Just because
top fives as well.
Just because UFC stops doesn't mean we stop.
Exactly.
Exactly. We keep going.
All the time.
When the fun stops, you got to keep going with us. It never stops over here. All right. We talked some expectations. Let's check it out. We're going straight over to the blue corner. Oh, look at Nasrat. He is ready. Okay, Jamie Mullarkey, real quickly, get some expectations on, always for him to win. Now, he's going to use his length to his advantage by keeping hack press on the end of his jab more laterally and just kind of beat up the lead leg as well on inside and outside kicks. I know hack press had trouble in his last outing, kind of staying up on those two legs of his, and he had to really kind of mix up and adapt the strategy, which was quite clever to see. Never really seen much adaptability from him before, but he showed it in his last. Keep it tight and technical. Use his feints to draw out the strikes and just try to catch hack press with his left high kick if he can. That's going to be quite essential. Hack press moves a lot, so it would be wise for Mullarkey to attack the low calves to really nullify that movement and just make the target more hittable. I think he can find some success later on in the fight, providing he can kind of keep up with that strategy. However...
Oh, sorry, go on.
I was just going to say the output of hack press is what might concern me the most on this one for Mullarkey.
I was just going to alarm you. There is some real breaking news right now. Where, I don't know if it's Hasbulla. Is he missing? Is he all right? Is he okay?
No, just Sai hides him because he's scared of him.
Mate, when you walk in the house and you see like a child behind your sofa, it's going to scare you.
Doesn't bother me because I know it's a cardboard cutout.
It doesn't bother you because you're used to having kids behind your sofa.
Exactly.
That's fine.
I'm just used to seeing it there.
We'll get him out in a second.
So I was really scared. As for hack press, though, his last fight against Quinones was very energetic on the feet, and I felt that he was very good defensively, shelling up when Quinones would come forwards and then firing back with power. This time he's got to meet Mullarkey's kicks head on and then counter. Draw him into a brawl, basically. He's got to find a home for his hooks after he attacked the body. He's got to get in close. He can't sit on the outside and let Mullarkey pick him apart. However he starts, hack press is an agile fighter who can adapt in the octagon. So...
Yeah, what I want to quickly say as well is that Hasbulla's last fight against that Quinones, that's basically just a free win. They just gave him another win on his resume.
To be honest, Quinones has done a good job, to be honest. Like, I think,
Did he?
yeah, like he wasn't.
I don't think I watched the fight.
He didn't look like the same Quinones we saw on Tough.
What, you thought that it was he lost it?
No, I thought Hasbulla was just given a free win because Quinones, I don't think is just there yet.
Yeah, he improved quite a bit.
No, I thought it was a competitive fight. He got his legs pieced up underneath him. And he really had to sort of change his strategy up, yeah.
Come on,
He stand on the two.
Ooh, good straight.
Right. The reason why it looked so dominating was just constant output from hack press. However, look at that.
Yeah, he's relentless, isn't he?
He really is. It's very good for Mullarkey.
Is Ross Pearson still in his corner?
See, Shango V's right, and I said this earlier. Fire alarm must be a sealed unit 1. The beeps are low battery warning, so likely a new unit to replace it if it hasn't got battery access.
A new unit.
So I told you, yeah. It's a unit.
Cheers, boys. Look at this. Look.
I think it's a unit. Just to double check, I think you got to reset it. You can't replace a whole fire alarm, can you?
Yeah.
What, every 5 years or so? Surely not often.
Yeah.
It's quicker to just change the battery.
Those ones...
It's a new build house, so it might be.
Yeah, I thought that you need to test it. But because it doesn't have a battery, I thought it wires up to the mains. And therefore, you never have to change it. You just got to test it.
I don't know. I'll find out if there's apologies again, chat. Hopefully it's not too annoying. I'll try my best to keep muting.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Just shut up, mate.
I remember when I was growing up, when I was younger.
It's put me on mute, mate. I had to... What couldn't he?
Oh, Hackpress sits him down.
Oh!
Big uppercuts here. He's on his knees.
Mate, he's feeding him his
Mullarkey.
fist.
Circle, mate. Circle. Oh, shit, that's it.
Oh, my goodness.
Mate.
Wow. We just
Puts him
literally...
on blast.
We literally said he doesn't finish dudes, and he goes out there and stops Mullarkey.
That's
Yes, that was
mental.
fast.
That's mental.
Good stoppage, I think, there as well.
Yeah.
Mental.
I mean, after he fed him about 50 fist fights.
That is the curse of the commentator, that is. It really, really is. Unbelievable.
Damn.
Good finish, though.
Beautiful finish.
Yet to get a finish on the main card.
What are you on about? How's the finish?
I mean, yet to get a pick right on the main card, I mean.
Oh, you're doing so well before.
Yep. Ah, guess who I got next?
Madness.
Means we're getting an Anthony Smith win next.
I wasn't paying
What are you
attention.
doing,
I was
bro?
trying to get out Hasby and I wasn't really looking. Punch around the guard.
George picked Malarkey via decision as well. Oh man.
Oh, George.
Not Malarkey's night.
George.
Run it back in Australia.
That's correct. That replay is just literally Haspratt's beating him, and Malarkey's just like, I'm just gonna get back up, mate.
He doesn't defend at all. It's just he's constantly feeding him like a fist sandwich, knuckle sandwich. Right again, and he wants some more. Look
As soon as he went back down, it was
Malarkey
like,
still was like moaning about the finish as well.
Or was he?
I think that he's getting the guillotine in.
Wow.
Right, I'm just gonna go and get that one.
Finish with the UFC as well.
Beautiful from Hack Press, I have to say.
That's wild, man. How many? That's the second finish of the main card. How many finishes on the card overall have we had tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry. Yeah. No. 4. No, 5 even. Yeah, was right. 5. Wikipedia is very quick to update there. God, madness. Guys in the chat, so did you have Malarkey in that one, or did you have Hackbrass? You didn't get to say. Just too quick.
Yeah, that was rapid. I bet he even got the expectations done before.
George Merry, I was thinking the same, to be honest, George. He says, I do feel for the Aussies that got to travel all that way, deal with the camp, and it's done in 2 minutes. Like,
mate,
yeah,
that's life sometimes.
Yeah, that's dreadful.
Where did they do the camp?
The next one in Australia.
Did they do that camp? Did they do that camp over here, or did they do the camp and then travel?
Camp and then travel.
Let's say over here in the US. Must be.
Damn.
Dana's 12 days of Christmas, giveaways and sweepstakes.
Very nice. Shangari says, if it's mains alarm, it wouldn't do that. It's likely a unit that gets replaced if you report it to the local council / fire brigade for free. That's correct. Yeah. That's what I kind of said earlier.
I am back. I'm just feeding little one.
All right.
It's likely a unit.
Are you breastfeeding him yourself?
I am indeed, yes.
Your
it does look like it.
Your titty pump.
Just underneath the... just picking hair out of his mouth.
Didn't realise you lactate so
After
much.
latching on. Really? I took one look at Ash and I knew this is the kind of guy who lactates.
Yeah.
I mean, one look. It just makes sense. Expect nothing less.
You milky little shit. 16-5 now is Nazrat Hakparast. 2 wins on the bounce. It's a new leaf now. That was
yeah, we've been waiting to see finishes from this guy.
No, second fight this year.
Yeah.
Let's bring UFC to Morocco, he says. Yeah.
Unconfidently, though.
Who's going to headline that?
Oh, Frankie. His eyes are still closed.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Is he sleeping on a fight card? I'm not having that. Not having that. You discipline him immediately.
Go on the right way for smart bottom.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Damn.
That was definitely
Kid's getting beat early.
Oh my goodness, that was a horrible sight to even look at for a joke. Ooh. Right. Look who's in the building, JK. GFT.
Yes. Le Georges Rush. Soup.
Are you
My
ready?
man, he's getting that UFC 300 deal done, isn't he?
It's over there.
Nah, he's for the grappling, isn't it? And getting that deal done. It's coming. He's coming back.
Speak about it enough, and it shall be.
Man's coming back.
That was a quick one. In and out. No, none of that malarkey.
New kids shin height feed due to Ash's sag.
The kids.
Bless, congratulations again, mate. He says, look,
yes.
Thank you very much, sir.
New kid, shin height, Ash's sag. I think it means that you're breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Something like that. I mean, do you know what I mean? We're in a new age now, ladies and gentlemen. This is equality we're talking about. So,
yeah.
Goes both ways.
Exactly.
Oh, disgusting.
No, she can do that. You can do it too.
Yeah.
Leon's getting the knockout next week. Don't care.
You reckon so?
Don't care. Colby's going to walk into Sank.
I feel like Rocky. I feel like Colby actually.
I'm going to eat that knee, man.
Yeah, madness. I do think that Colby's just going to be quite good at wrestling. He's going to manage to get him down. And it's going to be different.
I know there's the whole,
Takedown defense is good from Rocky.
There's the whole Usman's knees are jacked up, and that's kind of the reason why he struggled to get Leon down. But I don't know, I've got to give credit to Leon's takedown defense in that last fight there. I think it was outstanding. Yes, Colby's going to bring a whole new level, a whole new game. His cardio is far better than Usman's. He's relentless. He's been in his face the whole time. But I don't know. I kind of believe that Rocky's going to do it.
Has he got any fans?
Who?
Colby, has he got any fans?
Colby's got fans, yeah.
I mean...
I'm a fan.
You are? You like him in this fight?
I like Kobe, yeah.
In this fight? You like Kobe?
I do like him,
You
yeah.
recognize him to be the UFC bad guy, but you still like him though, right? That
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
I
Okay,
do,
yeah.
I'm starting to... he's growing on me, but
I get that.
I'm still
I get that. I never really liked him, but he is growing on me. So I was just wondering who's there yet.
Tony says, "Sai, watch the Twitter. I follow Ash and JK already."
Oh,
Do you know
Tony,
what,
yeah.
Sai just started using Twitter this week, so he's very new to it. Okay?
Yeah, he's not used it for MMA or anything. Just uses it to stick around
to troll Angus. Although I've definitely been using it for MMA. You just obviously don't know how to use it because you don't know. You would know that if you've been using it. Look at the comments, bro.
Yeah.
I've literally done that. I think my feed is everything fighting, to be fair. So everything I comment on's got fighting to do with it. So, Tone, I'm Psycho Sai, SICOSI on Twitter. My tag name's actually a bit awkward. I'll pop it in the chats.
Psycho.
I'll pop it in the chats. S1B7103. I'll pop it in the chats for you.
TWM's in the house. Yes, TWM. What's happening? It says, lads, why are we still up at this time of the morning? The things we do for this sport. Exactly.
Mate,
exactly, my friend.
the things we
Why
do.
are we? It's a good question.
We do it for you.
The things we do for love, right?
Exactly.
The things we do for love.
We're bags under our eyes, but we're still plodding on. We're still going. Yeah, good to see you, mama man. Or woman. I'm not actually sure.
Should we do a live change of a pooey nappy on stream?
No, you're right,
No.
mate. Save that one for your OnlyFans, if you don't mind.
I thought
Baby
so, I thought
fans.
so.
Baby fans.
George Murray says he's got no fans and he got no grounds. I think he's referring to Colby Covington.
Yeah, Colby. He's got no fans. Hilarious.
I've done a get with it. We just had a quick finish. Come on.
Yeah, that card is banging next week. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
I'm stoked for
Yeah,
it.
now that Ian Gary's popped up in sort of social media and
That press conference
the way
will
that
be
he has.
wild.
Yes.
Ian Gary's
Ian's
gonna get
gonna-
torn apart.
Yeah, he is.
And it probably won't
Okay,
be
won't go.
from Luke because he seems like the nicest dude on the planet.
I can't wait to bring that round.
Everyone's going to tear into him.
Me and JK holding hands.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Shagging on the sofa whilst the Colby's dead.
What, the stream's going?
Yes. We'll have
I'm
two
glad
guests
I'm
in
not
the
here that
house as
weekend.
well.
Glad I'm not here that week.
Yep.
Oh, there's actually going to be some fun. I don't know if you'll do it live, but
No.
I got some. There's going to be some fun things next weekend anyway, some content-wise you guys can create from it. By challenge for the boys that we're getting on board with next week. So
Oh, yeah, because you're not there, are you?
I'm not, no, but do like and subscribe if you want to see some content over this coming few weeks from challenges, games, and fun. I got a game coming out for like the
Look,
big
he's angry
end
with you
of-
for not being. Look, he's angry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I did see him smirking at the birth certificate photo.
Yeah.
He's sleeping in his
Yeah.
buggy, birth certificate's on there, and then
Yeah.
he's got a little side smile going on. It's like, yeah, that's right. I've been born. That's right. That's me.
Yeah, that's right. I'm here.
That's right. I'm born.
I'm here.
Do you know what I mean? Like one of those smiles.
Ooh,
Might have to do a
prelims are
sweet little,
juicy.
Whose arm
Randy Brown,
is on
Salah,
Leon?
great fight.
That's definitely a Photoshop job, isn't it?
Andre Philly, Lucas Almeida, great fight.
It's hairy. That's a heavyweight arm.
Monfield versus Jacoby.
Quick
Monfield, yeah.
Quick points for everyone in the chat. Whose arm is on Rocky right there?
That's his arm.
Yeah.
Is it actually his arm? It's hairy.
That's actually his arm.
And it looks photoshopped. I said hairy.
I actually don't care.
Well, it's definitely your arm. You don't have hair.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Not a lot anyway.
Oh, it's jam-packed card.
Like
Anthony
I'm
Smith
like a-
versus
Could you do
Khalil
me a
Rountree.
massive
porn star,
favour,
mate.
boys, and do history points for me?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, could you not read and feed a baby at the same time?
I can't. Well, I suppose let me just change scenes. Hang on.
All right. Next fight up.
Khalil. BRB.
Oh, you've definitely done a poo-poo.
All right, there you go. You've got to do a full change. That'd be a talent, wouldn't it? That'd be talented.
Yeah, I might have to do that in a sec, so I'm not mid-fight. Hey, mate. Hey, Frankie, the answer, Easton.
Tell him.
Right.
Tell him straight. Tell him, look, it's a hard life. He's going to have to learn the hard way. You have to sit and live with your choices. All right? If you want to poo yourself.
You have to live with your poo.
Yeah, exactly. Frankie there 5 minutes later in a pooey nappy having to face his choices.
Been going 5 rounds. Look.
It's a hard life. You got to learn, mate. You got to learn. If you get yourself into doo-doo, deep doo-doo, daddy's not always going to be there to get you out of it. Sometimes, not all the time. Oh, he's opened his eyes.
He's awake.
He's come around.
He's up.
He's coming around.
Oh, good burp as well. Good boy.
Is he
Big burp.
burping like a man?
Yeah, that's it. Good burp.
He had to
Continue with the
use,
feed.
like, Paddy when he was just so out of shape.
I think, yeah, they just had to
For the
get it in,
promo.
you know. He's more
Like,
shape
they're
now.
like, just suck the belly in.
Although, he could have been worse out of shape.
George says, guys, you should do
Yeah.
games,
but have us compete and find your ATF subscriber champion.
Ooh.
That's a thought.
We could be able to do some kind of game like that, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Maybe we can have some fun sometime on like Jackbox TV or something.
Okay, I don't know how many people get into that, but we could. We can certainly do a few questions, and we can see quite easily in the chat whose answers come up first, and award points to whoever has a question correct. After the game comes out, we could do some recording of. I got two games, so we could use one of them for one thing and one for another.
Shangavi says Gary will be on the top table due to his last month of banter he brought on himself at first. Then others have jumped in on him. Ooh, yeah, I can't wait for that. He says, has JK gone for a change too? Yeah, I had to change my nappy
I could smell it, mate. It was bad. It was bad.
and
Very
go for a
bad.
feed.
Wait, hold on.
Come on.
But I was
Come on,
here,
my
so who
boy.
you been feeding off?
Yeah,
of?
no, I went over to Ash's real quick and
was-
sucked on the other tit.
Gutted, it wasn't mine.
Me and Frankie doing
I
fist
got yours,
bumps
I don't
mid feed.
Already got
Pretty
2 tits on
mama.
the channel.
The Apex is so weird, isn't it? It's such a weird arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done with it, man.
I mean, you rich bums, you know what I mean?
Done with seeing that.
Talking to Maverick, she said she likes fighting there because there's no taxes for her.
True
Tax,
that.
What?
tax free.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, all right.
That's what she likes fighting there. All right, so we've got Khalil Rountree about to make his entrance. He'll get some history, or would you like us to do it, Ash?
I can indeed. Let me just put the mic there.
There we go.
You sound a lot
get
better.
your mic.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's far away. It's quite far away.
It's far.
I will shout when the dirt is gone.
It's actually better than it was just a second ago.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had it so far away. That's why.
No,
Right.
he's saying
Okay,
he's moved
all
it
right.
away now.
Getting
That's what he's saying.
It's jumping on to Khalil Rountree Jr. Then he's got a pro record of 12 wins and 5 losses with 8 KOs. You're in this, mate. You're in this. You ready? With 6 first-round finishes, and he has a UFC record of 8 wins and 5 losses. And he made his UFC debut in 2016, and he is on an impressive 4-fight win streak.
There it is. Fighting style. Southpaw fighter. Very explosive as well. And he just keeps his hands low. Starts out using a lot of jittery movement to try and keep his opponents anticipating his strikes. He'll look to plant that front leg and throw looping shots over the top as well. Often he likes to feint with his hands and then come up over the top with the high kick. Really just earning that respect from early so he can get a bit more bite on his feints as the fight goes along. But since 2019, he's actually been working on his Muay Thai in Thailand, and he's really tried applying those skills to his game as well, especially with the kicks. We're seeing a lot more of them, which is fantastic. Gives nothing for free, this guy. He will pay the opponent back with powerful counters once they deliver what they have on their own.
Indeed. So then jumping on to the veteran then, Anthony Smith, then he's got a pro record of 37 wins with 18 losses, with 20 KOs and 14 submissions and 18 first round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 12 wins and 7 losses. And he made his UFC debut back in 2016. And he's also got Fight of the Night bonuses ×6.
That's right. He's an Orthodox side.
Right, one step, boys.
Cool.
No worries. Orthodox fighter with black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, very well rounded, and his diverse number of finishes are a tribute to that. He works very effectively off of his jab. He's constantly mixing up his strikes and his feints to keep his opponents guessing. He's also very good off of his back. A lot of his submission wins are by triangle choke, and he's super effective with those long legs of his. They don't call him Lionheart for nothing. He's a true warrior with a gritty mentality.
Did you put that in there?
No?
Do you reckon that was Ash?
Maybe.
Oh, quality. And then we've got some expectations.
Yes, let's get into them, fly into them.
Yep. All right. So, Roundtree, blue corner. We're going to see him start to set some traps. Like the Smith fight, I guess. Okay, he's going to... like Smith. Well, he's going to try and get Smith to take the bait, is what I'm trying to say. So he can actually counter with power over the top. Start slow, but be first as well. And just kind of be faster with his counters, prioritizing power over output. Now, Smith's got a lot of fighting mileage under his belt, and he's not going to match Roundtree on athleticism, let's be honest.
No.
I mean, look at the guy, the build and the speed and his explosiveness as well. You got to take into account.
Yeah.
So I do think Roundtree is capable of mentally breaking Smith with his explosiveness and just being that relentless force. He just needs to keep the fight on the feet. That's going to be super essential for him. Now, be strong in presence, be like a real physical presence in the clinch, targeting the body with his knees, but be very cautious as well of any trip attempts from Smith. So yeah, tricky that one. But look, if Smith decides to dance about the canvas tonight, it might be a good idea to target the low calves and just immobilize him as well, so he can actually land more successfully up top. He would actually need to be careful not to get taken down off of those kicks as well. That's the essential thing to look out for. Mm-hmm. But, you know, just for the purpose of slowing him down, I think it'd be a worthwhile weapon to use.
Yeah. As for Anthony Smith, there was some moments in that last fight of his where he kind of was adopting a Muay Thai stance to kind of combat the leg kicks. I'm expecting him to do the same in this one because Roundtree generates a lot of power in those kicks, as you mentioned, and I think he's got to go kick for kick with him. You know, as soon as he receives one, he's got to fire one straight back. I think Smith will do his best work on the ground. Personally, it's just getting him down, which will be a tougher task. My guess would be off of the clinch, as you mentioned. If he's able to use his height advantage to get him down, perhaps it could be dangerous for to fight Roundtree's pace and allow him to dictate the rules of engagement, given his explosiveness. So Smith will want to utilize feints and footwork to draw out the big strikes and then work behind the jab to touch his way in.
Lying hard,
and
everyone.
then perhaps, you know, get
Lying
the takedown, body lock, perhaps even steal from there. It's got to be done for Smith. Roundtree's just a monster. All right, as Ash is just getting back, Tony says RIP and Gary. George Murray says Gary might as well bring a ice pack as his ass gonna be sore from ripped a new one by Colby. Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
in terms of in the
press conference there, yeah. Tony's going for Roundtree, second round knockout. Oof. George Murray's actually going for a Smith by sub, which isn't a bad bet. It's a good shout. Tony says bets on Anthony Smith coming out to return of the Mac.
Lost that one.
No, I can confirm. I can confirm.
Is that what it is?
Yep. George says, how ironic Roundtree is needing to stay alive against Smith. It won't be his night. Kenny Bacon says, respect to Smith for coming in as a replacement. Yep, indeed, of course. Shangavi says, we have a split chat with regards to the results here. Yeah, I've gone for Roundtree. I just think...
He's on the up.
Smith's just a bit of a withered fighter.
He's
been around the game for a while,
but he's not been doing
Roundtree's a bit of a killer. I think Roundtree's going to take his ranking.
Yeah.
Is Ash back?
He's a bit of a gatekeeper, but he's been leaving the door ajar, is what I would say for someone like Anthony Smith. Like he could be and should be stopping more than he has. Let's see how he performs tonight. Could be speaking him way too soon.
Roundtree's looking lean as well.
He does.
Smash a like on the video if you're not done so already, guys.
I think
Co-main event
leaner
is
before.
About to kick off.
Does he look a bit different? I swear he's looked leaner before.
Guy could make middleweight.
Yeah, is he trying to?
No.
All right, we're ready with round one. Hopefully Ash comes back before the timer.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we might have a reset.
Yes. I have to head back.
I'll sit empty screen
Leave
anyway.
empty.
Cool.
Leave him empty.
Leave him empty.
From Omaha, Nebraska.
All right.
Hope he stayed ready.
We'll be ready.
Mark Smith.
Okay,
Okay, here we go.
Steady with it.
Come on, Roundtree.
Ready. At the ready. At the ready.
Lights on.
In. There we go. Ooh, here we go, Rim. It's happening.
Here we go.
Now it is Smith who's actually assumed center octagon.
Look
and he's
at the
controlling
size
it.
difference, actually.
Massive
Wowzers.
size difference. I didn't realize. Didn't realize.
Eliminate middleweight.
Yeah,
Circling around the outside at the moment.
He wants to be circling away from the power hand of Smith, but explosive there. Smith trying to control the guard of Roundtree with his left lead hand and just find the gaps in it if possible. Roundtree straight in there. Double jab. Nice, not bad. And straight away he goes back to give up the real estate and rotating.
Hasta luego, boys.
Hasta luego.
Am I with you?
What's your name?
Am I with you?
Yeah, you're with us.
Oof.
Oh, a high kick right there. No problem. Low kick.
Did you picking this one, boys?
Roundtree.
All Roundtree, yeah?
Yeah, you too.
Of course, the destroyer.
Although, was you expecting this size difference? Looking at it?
What, I thought Smith would be a bit bigger, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so too. I just didn't realize this much. He's huge.
Oof, good right hand.
Yeah. It's cocked and ready, and Roundtree ate one of them already, and he didn't like it.
George
Flush.
Mary says, am I going mad, or does the names on the shorts look too big and different to previous fight kits? Actually, no.
Roundtree's name? That looks about the right size,
small
in my opinion.
Well, this is where Smith should use his experience and he's mixing it in with his takedowns and things, I think.
Yeah.
100%
For sure.
classic.
Let's see what Smith's name looked like. Because Roundtree's quite a long name.
Roundtree's
it'll be
had,
small. Looks normal.
been a bit tentative at the moment.
He has. Do we want this scenario, though? Because look at the frame of Smith. I would expect him to win this exchange.
Yeah.
I think he will. You know, he's got that overhook.
Yeah.
Far side there.
Explosiveness there off the break from Roundtree.
Nothing really.
Someone's
landed.
got to be getting knocked out in this, surely. Can we see Roundtree taking him in distance?
Boy.
Oh, uppercut was
big
nice.
uppercuts from
good
Roundtree.
shovel.
Hands are good. Oh, he's hit him hard. Smith responding with a kick, but it's slow.
Smith's had so many injuries as well, so I won't be surprised if he's out for about another 9 years after this.
Yeah. True that.
But with a new champion in this division other than John Jones, and obviously Smith fought John Jones, I think Smith could have another run, but he's just got to rally up these wins together, though, doesn't he?
I see what you're saying about the name of the shorts. Because Smith's name's quite short. It's big, but Roundtree's about the right size, I'd say.
Jeez. Is Smith bleeding already?
Yeah.
He is. I said, Smith, what's my devices keep thinking I'm talking to them like they're lonely. Come on, man. I'm not talking to you.
The good thing with
Shin to shin.
good thing with Roundtree is very patient with his power, but like in bursts.
Yeah.
Initiate explosiveness when he
Yeah.
wants to.
He's
He's about to now.
Oh, good left from Smith.
Got a bit of lag.
Oh, good teeth to the body.
Not bad. Take that.
Jab again from Smith.
Constant pouring of the guard from Smith. He's trying to get that jab out the way so he can punch over the top.
More kicks from Roundtree.
Oh, nice from
trying to land
Roundtree.
that right hand over the top.
Pretty much touched the back of his head there. Almost domed him a bit.
This is good, close first round. This.
Man, I do feel like Smith could get this done.
Yeah, he just needs to... Oh, good right.
But I would have thought he would want to initiate some of those close exchanges. He's really contesting with Roundtree and his power, which I don't believe is wise.
That's the thing. I think if you look at it from a normal standpoint, Smith mixes it up a lot more than Roundtree does. Roundtree in his last couple of fights is just utilize his aggression and his power. You got Smith that mixes up his strikes.
Yeah.
Although
and does mix in the grappling
good body
if
shot
needed.
from
Good body
Khalil.
kick and then left.
agreed.
Nice.
It's very rhythmic how Smith is pouring that lead hand. And that's readable. Oh, my
Shango V
goodness.
says Smith looks a bit slow motion here. Roundtree throwing bombs, says George.
Really
they
is.
both have fast hands in the past and counters.
Yes. If you are tuning in via any of our other channels, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, then please jump on over to YouTube to get your comments in, and we'll have to hear it from you. Oh, nice. Roundtree spilling blood in the water, and he is loading a gun.
Well,
He's loading up the
See that?
finishing off the round
from the
solid there.
He wielded that
Who
like
won
it
that
was
first
a
round,
spear
guys?
spear on the open plains of Africa.
won
You
that
see that?
first round?
Wielded that one like a weapon. Round 2.
Wait for the Marge Simpson for the uppercut.
That's it.
Marge Simpson?
Yeah. You not seen that meme?
No, the uppercut.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's got like that.
You not seen the
uppercut
meme?
Shovel from down here.
Oof.
George Murray says round 1 to Roundtree, not much done, but in terms of volume, I say him.
Yeah, and damage. I'll put it on damage, let alone volume. Look at the
Shovel from down under.
Tate's got his work cut out for him, as you can see. No cut man in Roundtree's corner.
Wonder why that is.
Because he's
Oh, yeah.
not
No
cut. I'd imagine that's probably why.
Yeah. Yeah, and Smith's probably got a lot of scar tissue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can guarantee you now, if this fight goes the distance of this round, Smith will definitely be injured at some point.
Yeah.
Was that the timer I heard? I think I heard the clap, but they're not
I
showing
heard
us
the
yet.
clap, but I'm sure there won't be.
Surely not this long.
That's
No, okay, yeah. No, timer's not on yet.
to say get out of the octagon.
3, 2, 1. Here comes the clap.
Second
This is
round
it.
in.
Time is in.
That's the
Let's
thing
go.
for me as well. We saw it in Smith's last fight. When he gets caught, he freezes for a minute, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And that's when he just brings the confidence from his opponent out just because he freezes.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we'd hope from Roundtree, really. Just use that jab to unlock the guard of Smith, and then he can go to town with the big
Oh
body
my
kick.
lord.
Smith
In this case, he's
still
using
comes
the
forward.
kick to unlock him.
How did they eat these body kicks? I would never know.
The wrestling from
Like,
Smith.
Ooh,
Oh, here we go. Comes the experience.
Yeah,
Take down,
yeah.
but good take down defense from
it's true.
Roundtree.
Yeah, Smith's yet to get this fight to the ground.
Oh, see, these exchanges I thought Smith would be best at. However, it's good from
Ooh,
Roundtree. Dirty
exchange
boxing from
elbows.
both.
Right.
Ooh, it's a solid elbow.
Oh, Smith
from
pouring it on now.
Yeah,
coming forwards.
for a lot of
Look at him,
pressure.
just comes in
Oh,
with the
shot,
head there.
nice.
Power. The thing about Smith,
You don't want to do this against Roundtree.
or brawl with him, you kind of got to best him. Oh,
Roundtree's
good
got
at
good.
doing that, isn't he?
he wobbled him.
He wobbled
He wobbled
him.
him.
Roundtree's
Bully.
now
Why is
smells
he
blade in the
waiting?
water, but a big shot
God, he's
from
on his
legs.
Smith.
Skates.
Mate,
Skates.
he seriously was.
Oh,
Look at the balance.
Bruh.
The balance.
Roundtree
Right knee,
making
go
him
on.
pay.
Double knee him.
Muay Thai clinch. Where was the head kick off the break?
Roundtree sent him
Here comes
stanky
it.
leg.
Here comes the onslaught.
Surely.
Smith's still
He's been
coming
really
forward, though.
measured. He's been really measured. Roundtree's given him a chance to get back into the
elbow.
fight, annoyingly. But I see that. I see why he was hesitant, because he
Being
knew Smith was
patient.
going to shoot on him. So it was wise from the weight a bit. But I feel like he's really allowing him back into the fight.
And a little replay.
Yeah, I like that. That replay there. Look at that wobble.
Right hook.
If he wobbled him, I would have
Something about
I
him
would have had
just being
I
stunned.
would have had the uppercut ready though. That's the thing. You want to keep the pressure on him. You don't want to wait. I know what you're saying because he can shoot on you now if you start overloading, and then he can really change the dynamic of the fight. Desperate shoot kind of thing. But that's why you got to get the uppercuts going.
Oh, good round
Could have
again.
been fight over. Now it's Roundtree's pandering that guard of Smith, trying to control that lead hand so he can initiate the strike.
Smith does have a good jab, doesn't he? Oh,
Decent. Oh, nice. Roundtree's got a nice slip. That's the story of the fight so far.
Over the top.
Slip is nice.
He's trying to get it again.
good left.
He's reaching though on that.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah, really is reaching.
Oh, a powerful inside leg
Bring
kick.
that leg in with him, ideally. Great defense.
Smith going back to work with the tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his classic weapon.
Oof.
Not bad.
Oh,
Roundtree trying
really
to
patient,
reach with that right hook of his.
Nice.
good left.
Roundtree's got look, now we've got a fully compass Mentis Smith
good jab.
back in the octagon. His head's all right, his wits are right about him again.
Changavi says windmill punch in round 2, question mark. Roundtree 1-0, says Tone. Why stop there? Smith rattled though, but all muscle memory.
Yeah.
Oof.
Kicking off here. Roundtree's got the most head strikes.
Yeah, look at that.
Smith really putting it on him.
That was such an aggressive elbow as well.
Oh, those teeps I think going to pay dividends later.
It does. I feel like Roundtree might have missed his chance to finish the fight, and now it could be Smith's to get it done.
But as I would have thought, Smith, obviously I'll keep repeating myself, with just with the experience going into the... Oh, maybe not. Good right.
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful check right.
Taking Roundtree into these deep waters. Smith spinning these deep waters plenty of times.
Yeah. And Roundtree can fade, you know.
JK, you went with Roundtree as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit less confident now.
No, I'm still confident.
Yeah, it was just, you got...
He's won this round for sure.
Yeah.
And the first one?
I missed the first minute of the first one, so
yeah, of course.
I can't really have a fair assessment. But
it's just...
Roundtree was landing the bigger shots. And obviously, round 1, he obviously cut him. So again, that may be into the judge's eyes. Look,
I just kind of hate it when someone misses or doesn't take the opportunity to finish. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
It's kind of like, that was your chance, your opportunity was given.
Yeah, I just think you just got to be... Sometimes you can't rush it too much, if you get what I mean.
I hear that, but the uppercuts would have been the answer to his dilemma.
Well, he couldn't land the uppercut.
Why not?
He was stuffing the takedown.
Well, that's how you would stuff it, with the uppercut.
No, it's just instinct.
You'd use it to catch it.
It's just whoever...
Or you would show it.
It's
so
a
he
fast shot from Smith.
No, but that's the thing. Smith didn't really shoot because he didn't overreach to that point. But if he was throwing uppercuts, then that would have really deterred Smith from doing it, and he would have been able to pour it on a bit more. Was that all this round?
Smith
That
was too
wobble?
low.
That was this round as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's a long round. Tate is getting on that start.
George Murray says, I like Smith, but he does not look in good shape. I know it was a late replacement, but the size difference between these two is showing. I was so close, boys. Roundtree should have went for the kill that round.
Yeah.
Shangavi says, need to switch up the plan here. Stand and bang is silly from both here. Any other opponent would eat them up.
Yeah, I think stand and bang is Roundtree's key for it. It's his way to it. It's what's worked for him so far. I think it's silly for Smith.
But he does slow down Roundtree. That's the thing. That's what he's always going to be cautious of.
But his corner should be like, listen, like, but then again, I can't really have a fair assessment on the first round. I think he definitely won round 2. So his corner was saying, listen, you stay on your counters. Don't go too much. When you counter, then you go.
I'm pretty sure he did get a knockout his last fight in round 3 as well, didn't he, Roundtree?
Tone reckons it's
Powers.
2-0 Roundtree. I
Powers.
think
No,
if
it's
you're
Powers
Roundtree's corner, you tell him it's 1-1. You make sure your fighter gets a solid performance in this third
that's
round.
true. Oh, good left.
And he's starting off quite well here. Because I remember watching that Justin Jacoby fight. Both guys were pretty
No, yeah,
laboured
you're
in
right.
that
Round
third
one.
round.
It was Dalkas, wasn't it? Yeah, of course.
He's a body kick again. But then again, the forward pressure of Smith, man.
Oof.
No, I guess we've not seen a third round
Smith with that
knockout
looping
from
right.
Roundtree. I thought we had.
No. Oh, good shot to the body.
Good body.
Oh, Smith has got a new wave now.
Smith's got a second wind
He
here.
does. This is where he steps into his own.
But until he get caught and he freezes up.
Oh, he's him again! He's him again!
Oh my
Go for
goodness.
the kill! That's it! Roundtree with
Oh
a
my goodness, he didn't even need
first.
to do it.
Whoa!
He had Anthony Smith out
charging
on
it
his
up, mate.
feet!
We've just seen it.
Charging that right up.
We've
Mate,
just seen it. Third round
look at
knockout
that.
from Roundtree.
And that is why he didn't
beautiful.
he didn't jump in for the kill in the second round.
Wow.
Oh, he could have done it sooner.
He was loading that
He
right
could-
hand up
Nah.
ready.
Yeah, that's the uppercut I was calling for. That's the uppercut I was telling him about. In the second round, he should have been throwing it. If he threw in the second round, it would have happened then. But he did it in the third at least, and he's got it done. Knockout tonight already. I'm telling you, honestly, the whole theatrics. I'm worried for
Well,
Smith,
look at
though.
this replay,
I'm
man.
worried for Smith. Look at this. Uppercut. Pow. That's what we've been asking
The
for.
lead hand.
And it just stanky legged him.
Is that straight right though?
And look at this.
That's straight right.
Look at this. He's like a man about to commit domestic abuse on a woman. Just like, he's gonna
Steady.
backhand him.
There's that right hand,
Do you know what
left
I mean?
hand over the top.
Oh, it's a left. It was a left.
the
It was
left
a left
hand.
cross.
Yep.
Look at that.
The left hand on it. He set it up with the uppercut.
Bro.
Nicely done.
Oh,
Sometimes,
mate, that was
sometimes
so
we can
good.
say an early stoppage, but that was not an early stoppage.
I
A lot of people said, "Oh, let him continue." I think
Nah,
one of them
He was rolling all
I
over
think
the
the ref
gaff.
took one look at Roundtree and thought, "No, don't kill him."
Yeah.
Mate,
Roundtree was being
Roundtree-
guy's a
nice,
destroyer,
mate.
man.
Roundtree was being
That guy is
nice.
a destroyer.
That was full on. Do you know when he violently decimated Neil Magny as well? Was it Neil Magny?
Please, can we get to the rankings? This guy is an
He wouldn't have been
absolute
with it.
destroyer.
Who you on
He was,
about?
he was kicking the crap out of against the cage that time.
Who?
Roundtree. I gotta look at one of his.
Oh,
profiles.
Robinson.
Robinson. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was violent. I was worried for Robinson. At that
Neil
time.
Magny.
I'll tell you what,
Tones,
there's actually. Also,
Tone says, let's get some chats. I was right. Let's go. Just didn't get the round right. Soul Goodman says, internet's down. Mind if I sit and chill? Yes, Soul Goodman. You
Come on in.
come to the right place.
Come on in.
We'll get you some.
place to
welcome
be.
in, sir. Welcome in.
Don't watch alone, pal.
some
Watch
good,
along.
commentary during it. Tony says Sai called it with the uppercut.
Mate, it's
Soul
what
Goodman
we
says
call it.
Smith
Yes.
has the courage, the will, but his reflexes are gone.
I think Smith's going to retire.
Yeah. I think it's about that
Like
time.
I said earlier about if Smith can get this win and have another go at the champion, because obviously it's not John Jones. Smith's he's got his resume is amazing. Like he's got finishes galore on his resume.
done.
And I think it racks up a couple of wins. He can have a run for the belt. But now Roundtree's there. I want to go to the rankings.
Yep,
because
let's go
there
to
is
the
some
rankings.
exciting
Let's go to the
matchups for
rankings.
Khalil Roundtree.
This
I can look at a few. Just looking at here, who's not booked. You've got Roundtree's in at number 11.
Smith's going to
Then
take
you've got
number
above
8.
him. You've got. He's going to take number 8, and then you've got Krylov in at number 6.
You've got
who's
Krylov
on a
in,
3-fight
obviously.
win streak.
Yep.
But then he defended his ranking against Ryan Spann. Oh no, that was ages ago though.
Has he
Yeah,
fought
do they
Volkan
do
Ozdemir
that?
before?
He hasn't, I don't think, but that'd be a good fight. 'Cause Uzdemir's got power.
He has. No, they have not met
And
before.
I think there's some power about Khalil Roundtree. He's renowned for it, and I think that is going to be quite interesting against Jan Blachowicz in terms of power on power. If Jan Blachowicz is ready
imagine?
to be a gatekeeper, they could run that narrative to see how the power punches match up. Otherwise, that's the two power punches you've got in like a 5.
Yeah,
John will.
I think Krylov could actually saying that. I think Krylov could fight Jan Blachowicz.
Yeah, I
maybe.
think Krylov versus Jan is going to happen personally.
That's actually very true because you got Prohaska that's waiting in the wings. Oh, he's coming off a loss to Pereira, isn't he? So then, then again, Pereira.
No, but
could fight,
Prohaska's going to jump in and probably fight Rakic. Because they've been going back and forth on Twitter.
true. Yes.
So either
Yes,
February or
because
March.
he's waiting an opponent, isn't he? Yes.
George Merry reckons Roundtree versus Walker / Magomed loser. Just a good shout.
Yeah, there could be a shout. That could be a shout.
they
It all
are-
depends because obviously he's got to defend his ranking now.
In
Does
January.
he? You're right there. Does he fight Uzdemir?
I think Ozdemir would be the most logical option.
Depends how if he wants to rush himself. But I think Oezdemir is the perfect kind of matchup for him because Oezdemir likes to stand and bang. Roundtree likes to stand and bang, and Oezdemir is not the quickest of opponents, and he's not going to mix it up like Anthony Smith did. That was a test for Roundtree tonight against Smith.
True,
because he's very well rounded. And then if he goes in there and fights someone like Oezdemir is going to be predominantly hands. So I think it's a good fight for Roundtree.
He's calling out Alex Pereira at the moment, but you've got a bit of a way to go.
Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
So you want Roundtree to fight down after he's done a 5-fight win streak to fight down?
He's got to defend his he's got to defend his ranking, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got some hype to him.
He just fought up, didn't he?
He did. Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
He was about to defend his ranking against Azamat Murzakanov, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
It was
that.
obviously 13-fight win streak and
undefeated. So he had the opportunity. He was fighting. He was defending his ranking. Now he's exactly that, boy. So I obviously not that I like when fighters sometimes, like you're saying, Si, when they're on a win streak.
Push him because
hang on a minute, he's on a win streak. He's a destroyer. Like, why has he got to defend his ranking?
I do power on power.
I just think it's just what they like to do, isn't it? And bring up these up and coming fighters to see what they can do.
Yeah, I think that's the default methodology, providing there's not hype.
Yeah, it never usually happens. I think you're right. I think it's like a mechanism that they will use.
Makes sense.
But sometimes it never comes into efficient.
I think who's like Khalil's still got some time because you look at that top end of the division, the guys that have got a lot of fights in them. You know?
Yeah, no, you're right. You look at blooming Dambelovic.
He's like had a ton of fights, like 40 plus. The only guy who's similar record to him in terms of numbers would be Rakic, who's 14-3.
Yeah.
So
Yuri's up there as well with like
experience.
35,
or even same with John.
I'm just going to turn the heating off quick.
All right. I'll get some chat. So, geez, that was brutal. Sucks for Smith, says Canadian Bacon. Tone says, poor Smith, those injuries have took a toll. And yeah, I mean, that's partially the reason why I had to go with Roundtree in this one, you know? The explosiveness and sheer power that he possesses.
Yeah.
Shango V says Roundtree versus Walker. Yeah, I think Walker, given Walker's previous fights that we've seen him in, it's a perfect style matchup for Roundtree. However, Walker's going to have so much size on Roundtree because he's a big light heavyweight anyway. So, and look, you know, it's not to say that Roundtree can't knock him out. Absolutely he can. Johnny Walker has kind of fine-tuned his game as of late and he's looked pretty good. Does he get past Ankalaev? I kind of hope he does. But at the same time, I just can't see it.
They've done that. They're matching that up again, yeah?
Yeah, that's confirmed. That's going to be a Fight Night headliner in January. So, yeah, timing-wise, you're probably about right. That would work out quite well. I think it's both George and Shango suggesting that option. So, yeah, no, I think it would be a good one as well. So,
but, yeah, and I think Anthony Smith back to his gatekeeping ways, but instead of now for...
I should call him for him to be retired. I wouldn't be surprised. Or it's either that you feed him against the killer in Azamat Murzakanov.
I wouldn't mind him against Dustin Jacoby.
An undefeated guy. Yeah, perhaps if Jacoby gets past Menafield.
Or even Reyes. Reyes is also on that same downwards trajectory, and you wonder, Anthony Smith and Reyes, because you just wonder. Oh, he's got Carl Solberg,
yeah, he's fighting Carl Solberg. It depends on that. Like if Reyes loses to Olberg, he's lost several in a row. Like at that point, you're like, what is the point anymore, Reyes?
For both of these guys, you're thinking, come on, someone's got to get out. So put them up against each other and let them see each other out. I mean, this fight's just next month, so we could probably still see Reyes and Smith match up. Should you lose that? So in January is when this one is, UFC 297. So, after that one plays out...
Yeah, we didn't even get to who's Smith.
Yeah, just talk about him now.
Maybe.
Yeah,
nice.
Him and Reyes, perhaps, or him and Justin Jacoby, I wouldn't mind. Dustin Jacoby.
Depending on how comes to
Dominic Reyes, he's fighting, isn't he?
Yeah, he's fighting in January, but that could match up. Next year.
Reyes should just pull out the Olberg fight, mate. He's going to get absolutely stoned.
Reyes and Smith not fought? I swear they fought, no?
It might have been a long time ago.
Reyes and Smith, I swear they fought. Maybe not. Maybe not.
So yeah, I think
my
it would be
friend.
a great return fight for Reyes. He should be fighting Smith instead of Carlos Ulberg, but then he would be fighting up in the rankings, so it kind of doesn't make sense.
Oh,
On a full
yeah,
fight
well,
losing
he's
streak.
yet to go down though, isn't he? He's not been down yet.
Stoney,
I'll tell you who he could
is in the
fight.
house.
Oh, go on.
Yes, Stoney.
Yes,
welcome
welcome
on
in,
in.
sir.
Says,
Welcome
woo,
in.
that was a nice. That was nice. What's up, guys? Yes,
What's up,
Stoney.
Good to see you, mate.
Smash a
Yeah,
like button, buddy.
should Smith not
Thanks for
fight the
trying
guy
to
that Khalil Rountree is meant to fight, as Matt?
Yeah, that's what I said a second ago. I said the UFC will probably feed him someone like that.
Yeah,
Undefeated
I think
guy.
that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Piggyback
that's
off
That's if he doesn't retire.
but
though.
that's slaughter, isn't it? That's just to speed him, get him out of there. That is not.
But no, I think
that's
he
not
should
fair. That's
retire.
disrespect though, and he's got a bit more. You can't be doing that to him.
I think he's good on the desk, Smith. I think you should just stick to that. Call it a day, you know.
Shall we?
Right, we're seeing some Gutierrez highlights, so as I put my head down.
Yep, we're on to the main event coming up
Yeah,
next.
yeah, 'cause you know what's
So Good
coming
Man
up.
says Usman Shemaev was such a fun fight. Yeah, man. Tight contest. It was good to see. One of the most sort of intriguing
man.
fights of the year.
Yeah, my word, that was good. I had to take my mind back for a second, think when and what that was.
me.
But you know, Shemaev against Burns was good as well. When that happened,
Back in
last year. So
Look how young Vince Morales looks. That is mental.
Yes, baby. Yeah.
what's going to
Gutierrez is a
prevail,
beast,
guys?
man.
The hands or the legs?
Who did we go for in the main event?
Here we
tonight?
are. We are. in and
Yeah, who
amongst
did
it
we
now.
go for, boys? Who
Song
did you pick,
Yudong,
Mr. Brown?
Gutierrez. I went
I
Song.
actually went Gutierrez.
Song Yudong. You went Gutierrez.
Did you?
Did, yeah.
Whoa.
And that is a bold move because Song has looked on fire lately.
Yeah, he has.
Like he's really, you know, that Ricky Simone fight was unreal. He leveled up in that fight, and it showed
Yeah, he
the
did
work
indeed,
that he's
yeah.
been putting in at Team Alpha Male. But Gutierrez,
That's true,
man, with
right.
his kicks, I just they're
It's
a
true.
problem.
It's true.
You know?
I just think if Son wants to use his wrestling, he will.
Yeah, he's been showing it
I
off
don't,
lately.
think we've seen Gutierrez on his back.
Fair point. Fair point. I'm hoping for a finish. In
And
this one as well.
he took down Ricky Simone as well. So
That is quite impressive. I don't
anyway,
think
let's
Simone
jump on
was
to Chris
up to that.
Gutierrez then.
Whoosh.
Yeah,
Chris Gutierrez has a pro record of 20 wins with 5 losses, with 9 KOs and 1 submission, and he has 4 first-round finishes, and he has a UFC record of 8 wins and 2 losses, and he made his UFC debut back in 2018. He's also beaten the former lightweight champion in Frankie the Answer Edgar, but also, which is an interesting point in this fight, he has never been KO'd.
That is interesting for this particular fight. You're right, but also I'm surprised you put Frankie Edgar in there. I thought you scratched
Yeah, I
that.
thought
for
you
me
was
there.
gonna leave that one out, mate.
He beat a former champion. He bought a former champion. He's got to go in there, isn't it? So
Wanted to give him some shine. I think.
No, I mean that's when your professionalism overtakes your fan.
exactly, yeah.
Good
Yeah.
job of being professional. You know,
Yeah.
stick with it. Facts are facts. You know, even if you
Yeah.
don't like him.
yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah.
Well done.
All right, so here we go. Fighting style for Gutierrez. Now he's going to switch stance. He is a switch stance fighter. Brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Sound kickboxer. Very adept to throwing that low kick to the middle of his combinations. He'd actually throw them out there to just get a reaction as well, so he can counter with his hands over the top. But it's one of the best weapons that he can throw. Like it's outstanding. He can throw it out of any stance, and it just causes problems for opponents in the octagon each time he steps in with it. He's a composed fighter himself, able to switch up the stances seamlessly as well, and just finding his flow in the fight is just something he tends to do quite naturally. This makes him very accurate with his approach, and usually quite a difficult problem to solve. Song Yudong, Ash, if you please.
Yudong Song.
Jumping on to Song Yudong then, who's got a pro record of 20
Song
wins
Yudong.
with 7 losses, with 9 KOs and 3 submissions, and 7 first-round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 9 wins and 2 losses. And he made his debut in 2017. He's the opposite to his opponent. He's never been submitted, and he's got the tied 5th most knockouts in the bantamweight division, which is 5. And he's also got 4 performance of the night bonuses.
Wowzers. Yeah, and he's an orthodox fighter. He comes out looking to walk his opponents down by edging forward into range and look to land heavy leather. Uses the right hand to explode in from outside of range. Close distance chain combination to land the 3rd or 4th strike. Counter striker who has knockout power in either of his hands. Play in the pocket with this guy and you get punished.
Yep.
Looks to land the fast uppercut of his as he's coming forward. He can take a hit and he's capable of fighting at the same pace throughout. And we saw that particularly in the Kyler Phillips fight. He sits back on his strikes and throws hands with fight-ending intentions.
Yeah, Royval in his corner as well. The other dangerous or revered leg kicker, if you like, kickboxer in the UFC. We've seen the damage and the bodies he's left in his wake, or ligaments, shall we say, he's left in his wake over the years as well.
Yes, we're getting some set expectations in a sec. Salgood says Anthony kind of fell funny, not Johnny Walker funny. Yeah, it was like skanky legging on there. And he's going for Song by TKO. George Murray says Song wins this, him versus Peter Yan next, Corey versus Marab. Ooh, I think Corey's going to get Umar again, apparently. That fight might get rebooked. Your boy Phils is in the house. Yo, I'm late, I know. He says, by the way, I changed my name from Philippe, by the way. So, it used to be Philip Lundgren. Now he's
welcome in,
your
sir.
boy
Welcome
Phils.
in.
So, good shout. Good to see you as always.
Nice to see you. Nice.
Hope
Do you have us
you're
on,
doing well.
on the X, the old X, Phil? Do you have us on the old Twitter
He
channels?
does, yeah.
You do?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
it's Philippe. Yeah, it's Philippe.
Okay.
Chelsea fan.
Shango V says, agreed, JK.
My,
Song has looked like
chats.
he improves loads each fight whilst winning 2, but this is a different opponent in style, absolutely. Yeah, so maybe Shango's siding with Gutierrez with me tonight. Then Song makes the walk. Let's get into expectations then for Chris Gutierrez.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so you want to incorporate those low kicks as early as possible to slow down Song's movement. Mm-hmm. After a while, you'll probably want to start to feint them as well to open up the up top and then look to land up there as well. The opportunity to land with his fist potentially.
Yeah, so he likes to kind of like feint the kicks after a while, gets you freezing, and then that's when the fists come in.
Yeah, it'll be, because they're so dangerous, or they you do react to him anyway, don't you? We've seen people in the past react to him and just try to catch him or try to block him, and that's when it opens up. It's like a key to unlock the guard, I guess, if you like. But look, mix up the kicking offense as well by switching stances to attack Song's body from southpaw. Maintain control out of the range as well. And just don't let Song get in back up towards the cage. It'd be incredibly dangerous if Song gets access to that pocket. So he's got to kind of deny him access. Song may be the faster fighter in this, so surviving the pressure, controlling the range, and slowing him down would be the key for Gutierrez.
That's true. That is true.
Song, you dong.
Yes.
Song's got to come forward and get ahead of the lead leg if he wants to do damage on Gutierrez, who has excellent footwork and great at sliding out of danger. He's got to turn this into a boxing display. Song is so fast. He was very reactionary in the Simone fight, and his defense was on point. He's got to check the kicks and immediately explode into Gutierrez with his hands. It might take Song a little while to find his timing, but once he's down, he'll score big, without a doubt. And he's capable of that, of potentially pinching rounds from Gutierrez towards the latter end, perhaps. So who knows? It's a tight contest, this one.
Yeah, I was looking for Faber in his corner. There he is.
Do us a favour, get up there and shake your chin. Tone says, you dong round 1 knockout. Oof.
Round 1.
Wowzers.
Bold.
I mean,
yeah, I wouldn't be mad about that. Smack a like on the video and pop your predictions in the chats along with the rest of the guys there.
Moment we've all been waiting for. I'm surprised that Song's ears haven't cauliflowered yet. With Uriah Faber in his corner, I thought he would be doing a lot of wrestling.
He's not got the same chin as Uriah Faber.
Yeah.
he's his protege, not his child.
Sorry.
Get up there and shake your chin.
Yeah, bomb chin.
When Connor came out with that, it was fantastic.
That's what I mean. I missed the Connor of them days.
Yeah.
Like, do you know? Do you remember that kid that said that in the press conference? Do you see he fought in PFL the other day?
What did he say?
Yes.
There was a kid when it was Aldo versus McGregor. There was a kid that was 8 years old called Kelly. Like, it's not Nathan Kelly. Yeah, but one of them's called Nathaniel Kelly or Nathan Kelly. But yeah, he was like 8 years old, and he said, "Dana, I'm gonna be in the UFC soon. I know I'm gonna be champion." And he made his debut at like 16.
Oh, yeah?
And he won in PFL the other day by submission.
Wow.
It's madness.
Yeah.
Madness.
PFL must have.
Why he went PFL, I don't know.
PFL must have hated that. They're like, mate, why are you giving hype to the UFC?
Shango says.
Go on.
Shango says song, but gut can be very unorthodox. Gutierrez can be very unorthodox switching stances, and those kicks can crack a moon in half, I reckon. Yeah. Phils says yes, same on X, and all that side. I followed you on X as well. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, sick! Love that tone.
So good, man. It says song 2 by Blur. Song 2.
Woo! Love that, Phil.
And nothing at all. No, I know what you mean. Song in round 2.
That's just jokes. I'm just watching Roundtree's KO, just him charging at him.
Yeah, he's like, do I land the axe? Like,
just got to wield it up. He's like,
do I end him?
He's like, woman, I told you I do not like Brussels sprouts. And then someone else gets involved. Said, no, please don't hurt him. It was something of a violent
10
nature.
past 3 in the morning here. Let's 10 past 5 in the morning.
5
here.
in the morning, yeah.
Let's.
Yeah, I did estimate it'd finish around 6. So yeah.
We could be done beforehand.
Gives me another 2 hours before football. Oh.
Ooh, mate. Ooh, grueling.
9:30 kickoff.
Aren't your kids old enough yet to take themselves?
I mean, can you not get the bus, mate?
Get the bus.
Oh, hang on a minute. I'm the coach.
Oh yeah,
Crap.
you're the coach for all the balls. Can't just coach yourselves. Oh, very.
What's this? What are we doing? Tom Aspinall?
Isn't it?
What are we doing? Tom Aspinall?
Look at this.
Tom Aspinall did this with Pavlovich, didn't he?
Laying his
Yeah,
hands
on the shoulder.
Oh, I'm worried now.
Do you know what he was doing?
Song that's confident.
He was literally saying, "I'm going to end you."
He was working at the reach. He was just like,
Maybe he saw Aspinall doing it.
Sizing up his
thought
prey.
he'd take that in.
He was definitely sizing up his prey, but yeah, look, he's ready. I hope
Wanted
his
to
legs
switch
have just
things
been
up.
chiseled
That's
in,
it, says your boy Phil's. Oh dear, he's doing a sigh. How good Conor McGregor, Ash. Glad you're back.
Yes. Who did you switch up to?
I think he's.
Who'd you go to? Switch up. And that's it. Who'd you go with? Did you end up with Song or did you end up with Gutierrez? Where did you switch from? You switched from what you just said or you switched to what you just said?
Here we go. It's 5 rounds as well, though.
Just getting around, getting the kick in. That's the thing. I think Son needs to get him out there early.
Yeah, look at those legs.
This is Gutierrez's first 5-round fight as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but here's the thing too. Like if Song just stays at kicking range, that's what's gonna be dangerous for him. He needs to be closing the distance.
Put the pressure on.
If he's gonna,
get in his face.
If he's gonna eat, I'll probably give his legs about 3 of his kicks before it starts to get compromised anyway.
I think Son can eat 1 or 2, but then, like you said, they
Not
will
to the
get
head.
damaging.
Not to the head. Stance switches. Nice from Song.
Oh, Jesus. You thought you had good kicks, I'll whack you in the inside leg kick, mate.
I take your kick. Song's built so sick though as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he's literally built for this division, man. He's so good.
Yeah, that's
Built for the bantamweight division. Just mental.
yeah.
Big, strong, athletic.
Yeah.
I don't know how much weight he has to cut though, but like he does look like he's just good for the division, if you get what I mean.
Like archetypal fighter for the division. What you'd expect. Get out of the way, Herb. Mate, this is a chess match.
Yeah. A lot of feeling out on the feet in the first round.
Like you said, like I think the only reason that Son's not putting too much pressure on is because it's 5 rounds, maybe.
Yeah.
If this was 3, I think Son would be putting a bit more of a pace on.
Yeah.
But I still think you're right there. So I think he needs to get into Gutierrez's face and not let him set up these kicks.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Gutierrez is
he staying at kicking range now? Unless he's trying to counter off a kick, maybe. I don't know.
I would think that's probably what he's trying to do.
We just checked that one.
He did, yeah. I imagine he's trying to counter the kicks, and he's kind of waiting for Gutierrez to land it. But Gutierrez hasn't really initiated it. He's tapping with him. He's trying to feel it out.
I think he's trying. I think he's being very respectful.
But where was his
of
patient,
Song's
bloody Gutierrez?
Power. That's what I think.
Sorry, mate.
You know,
He's just touching him.
he's just trying to get that reaction from him.
Which is
Well, can you imagine if Son knocked him out of a head kick?
Yeah,
That'd be mental.
cued.
Both so patient. Very surprised.
yeah. We're going 5 rounds here, and I think that's important for Song too because he's not good after 3. He gets gassed.
He was quite good against
Son?
Ricky Simone last fight.
He got a 5th round KO last fight, mate.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah,
Did you watch that?
No, I did, but I guess...
I think he's got a gas tank for days, mate.
Who's Song Yadong?
Yeah.
I don't know, because he's got...
I've never seen him tire.
No, because he usually does 3-round fights, that's why. I just thought he was a bit... he did so a bit tired after the 4th.
Oof.
Power's still there at
Left.
least.
Ooh, faintly the one over the top there. Ooh,
Well blocked.
spin back a fist attempt.
Could be a good chance for him.
Oh, leg kick of his own from Song Yadong.
Yeah, a little
And again,
grimace from
check that one.
Gutierrez.
I think he did, yeah.
Gutierrez's face did kind of grimace though. Checked or not checked. This is great. So Song Yadong, as you can see, is very light on that lead leg. Very light on that lead leg. And, you know, if you're looking at something like Fiziev, for example, he would step first, and then as Song steps into, because he's shadowing Gutierrez effectively.
Yeah.
So what you do is you create the trap by stepping, and then waiting for Song to step into that trap, and then he'll fire before he kind of sets his feet down. And that would be wise for Gutierrez here if he was to see that.
Song's landing more grimacing leg kicks than Gutierrez has at the moment.
Yeah, Gutierrez is just touching, just trying to
Ooh.
gauge
Shin
the
to
timing
shin.
a little bit. It's either that or Gutierrez has come in with an injury.
Why didn't we have this patient Gutierrez against Frankie? You know what I mean?
Because he realizes the dangers. That's why.
It's graceful.
That was
Some round for me.
incredibly tentative round.
So.
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
Would you reckon, mate?
at the end of the day, you got to fall down onto domination and duration, and he had the octagon control.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
And you'll say it. And he had the control of the octagon for the majority. And then maybe look at the numbers as well on output.
Tony says very close round, but Yadong 1-0.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I think so too. Yeah, you know. Give it time. Give Gutierrez time in there. Let him be flowy.
What's your strategy for Gutierrez? Let's say you're in his corner. What's your advice? Go. What would you say?
Go more.
Just be flowy in there, you know. Field the shots. Throw that backhand even more.
I was about to say, throw the backhand. I was about to say that. Throw the backhand.
I'll let him know. I'll tell him that Yadong is afraid of his leg kicks, which is why he's not engaging with his hands.
he is.
He is.
Son's not scared of nothing,
Oh, look
mate.
at his body already redding up. So he's dictating his offense off of what Gutierrez throws, because he's aware of the dangers. He's wise. He's not silly. He knows that's where the danger is. Checked. Oh, horrible check. Yadong's going to use his hands more now. I think that really hurt his leg.
Oop.
Oh,
Good push kick.
Ooh,
Stabbing
To
to
the
the body
face.
now is Gutierrez.
nice. Have one of those in your face.
Oh, here we go.
Spin back
Yadong
fist
wants to
attempt.
get after it. He wants to get it back. That was a beautiful front kick to the face.
Canadian Bacon agreed, competitive,
Another one
but
right
1-0
there.
Song.
Not again.
He,
You see, this is what I
he
mean.
can throw it up there like a jab, can't he?
Don't let him do it, son. Don't let him be at the kicking range, man. There you go, getting close. Just missed with that right hand as well.
Get rid of the
It was
time.
Well, that's why Gutierrez. Oh, I thought it was on. Oh my
Well,
bad.
you didn't do it, mate, did you? You absolute moron.
It's a bit overkill, isn't
You
it?
got rid of it, I'm sure.
No, I put round 2 on just now. I didn't realize it was the time, wasn't. Oh, hands from Yadong.
There we go. There we go.
Punched him almost to the fence. But Gutierrez will use that up the front kick to keep his range. He hasn't had to use it too much because Song hasn't entered into the pocket by choice. For some reason, we haven't quite understood. but that's his weapon to prevent it.
This is a different song than I know, so I think Gutierrez is going to win this.
Different approach.
He's not putting I suppose that could obviously changing up approach, obviously opponent wise. I get that, but
he
should be getting in his face and not letting him kick.
He was going to be fighting,
but that's Gutierrez has that teep kick up the middle now for that purpose of keeping him out of the pocket.
Why are we trying to kick with him? Strike.
Yeah. What I'd like to see more from Song is if you're gonna eat one like this, exactly. If you're gonna eat one,
towards the fence,
pay it right back.
Let that backhand go. Let that backhand go.
At least get into the pocket off of it. If you're gonna eat one, pay him back for one.
You reckon Son wants to get him with leg kicks? You reckon that's why?
Maybe. Tone reckons Yudong's starting to look a little frustrated.
He is, yeah. He likes to go.
says Song's tried some spin back fists in the first.
Yeah, see it as a poke.
Oh, what a poke. That was a John Jones eye poke, that was.
Fully. I mean, that was a jab with it. It wasn't even like John Jones was a bit more hands out and he is pushing your face back and he gets your eyes. But that was all fingers to the eyeball.
Permanently trying to finger your eye. Gillian Bacon says he was maintaining center of the octagon and showing more aggression while landing and more impactful shots. And it's referring to the last round there for Song. Changavi says Tone agreed he's going to make mistakes if he falls for it. Like I said, very mind games.
I'm pissed off now.
Here we go.
Time has been on hold. We had a stoppage in the action, but we're going to get back in at 2:30. And there's your timer.
Good body kick.
Join the action with 2 minutes and 15 seconds here left in the second.
Like, I want to see those kicks that you and Jonathan Martinez have pieced people up with.
Yeah, he's not really thrown an outside leg kick, has he, really?
Yeah, well, there was one.
Oh, there's one.
Right on cue. Say it again.
It's gone for the rest then.
Oh, here we go.
He's got a gilly as Gutierrez.
I was wondering that too.
Oh, he's got that
good
butterfly
sweep.
trying to sweep him, but unfortunate.
Good. First round might gone to Song, but he will lose this one if he doesn't capitalize in this last minute and a half on the ground.
Not really seeing Gutierrez off his back, so I don't know what he's going to be like.
He's speaking to him. Nice. This is good.
Yeah, he's got the two overhooks. He's over under.
Oh, very good from Gutierrez. He's doing the right thing.
On the wrist.
He's getting those legs into the hips. Song needs to rectify that before he loses position. Controlling the wrist very well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if he can get his leg over that arm, we can back up a triangle here.
Yeah.
Good, yeah. Song's not letting it out, but he's either got to let the leg go or let
he's got that.
He's got the hand back.
Tight
use his
grip
head.
on
Here
that,
it is.
On that right side.
He's got to use his head to make it uncomfortable. High hips, perfect. His hips need to be a bit higher. And needs to break that hand free. But he'll do that with head pressure and high hips. Here we go. Nice. Just some in the glove. Fingers in the glove. Fingers in the glove. Come on, Herb. Look alive. Look alive.
That's blatant, yeah. There we go.
Don't move.
Yeah, nice one, Herb. Hard warning. You can put him back in position. Yep. Ooh.
Nice.
Shut up, moaning, you ponce.
Carry on.
Yeah, you can see it right here. Look at that.
How can you moan? Look, we're watching the replay, bro.
Obvious.
Yeah. All control, though, from Gutierrez.
Up, Dean, best in the business.
Oh, Song raining down.
Oh,
trying
mate,
to
that
finish.
timer got away from me. I didn't even realize the timer
He was
was
just
running.
trying to finish strong there, was Song.
I was fully committed to that. I had no realization that the timer was that close to ending.
I can't believe he was complaining about that.
Yeah, man, come on.
So Good says, got to step into the fire if you want to cook.
Man, let the man cook.
You know what I mean? Let him cook.
Let the man
Shango
cook.
V says, Song telegraphs his body a lot whenever Gutierrez threatens a high leg kick. A higher leg kick, he says. Smash the like button on the video, folks. Let's get them going. Keep them rolling. Oh, we got 15 at the moment. Yeah, let's get to 20 if you're not.
Let's get it to 20. Come on, let's get it to 20. Last fight, main event. Let's go.
Oh, that kick was gnarly.
One says, "Yeah, boy, feels."
Beautiful.
Proper teacher telling off from Herb to Shango.
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
Reckons
Yeah.
It's close, being 1-1.
Wanna go and
But
see the headmaster,
might
mate?
have stole it with the end of the round there.
I think it's 2-0.
Oh no, I think 1-1.
I think it's 2-0 as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think you're dong at the
2-0,
first
you're
one.
dong.
and
But
I'll
now
go-
Son's a bit peeved off now.
You dong no.
Oh,
Oh. Nice low kick, but you will not win that battle song. Let's not take it there. But he knows the wrestling works. Oh, nice.
Good shots from
Caught him
Yudong.
on the break.
That was
Fantastic.
nice.
Use that to get on inside.
It's probably the best shots of the fight so far.
Nice
Chasing with the
there.
uppercut.
Beautiful.
Upping the pace a little bit.
what he needs to do? There's that knee that killed Frankie.
Yeah, I admitted it.
Oh, no,
yeah,
no,
you see
no.
that knee? Did you see that knee? I saw it too.
Wales to New Jersey's Batties reckons it's 2-0 Yudong. Canadian Bacon says agreed 2-0
Let's go,
Son.
Wales.
Gutierrez needs to be careful. His second foul warning. He may be at risk of losing a point if he
Up
continues
the
to
nose,
back to
more like.
fight.
Oh, that was bad. So that was bad. What's that
It's
again?
more like up the nose. I didn't quite see the other side of her.
No, his finger was in the eye, man. I
Take
saw
the
it grab
point.
the eyelid.
I'm going to try sync up the timer. It's just at 4:24. Is he getting ready? I'm going to give him 6 seconds
420,
ahead.
what you smoking?
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that, like, sort of feeling and fear? Like, let's say you get eye poked, and it really hurts. You open your eye, and all you see is like blood. Could you imagine, like, just the panic and you?
Oh no, mate!
sugar.
I'll take a no contest, mate. I'm going straight to the back. Fuck. You know what I mean?
No? I'm sorry I messed with the time. I'm trying to get a sync with the UFC when it starts going again.
No,
I'll let you
Hope's
know
in
when it goes up.
no position to.
We're 6 seconds ahead with
Just going to repeat what Si said earlier. If you are on other, watching us on other platforms other than YouTube, get your comments in on. Jump over to YouTube, get your comment in, and it will be read out like JK's just been doing a second ago.
Yeah, we'll whack up on stream. And you can be part of the conversation like these beautiful boys and
Why is
girls
the
in the
ref
chats
coming in?
today.
Indeed.
You mean the doctor? Ref was always
doctor.
in there.
Yeah, why is Herb in there? What's he doing?
Oh, let's see. Does it match up? No. Oh, 5 seconds out still.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, they're both peeved off.
Can I get the timer down? But we are at 4 minutes and 12 seconds. If you synced us up from the beginning of the fight, then you ain't going to do nothing.
Should be alright, yeah.
Someone's going out now.
Come on, Gutierrez.
Oof, good kick from Son.
Nice.
Try to set the
Up
body.
top
Good one
of the
too.
body. His boxing's so clean. I think... Oof, not bad.
Oof.
Kind of manage your gates, man. Watch your entries. Wow. Wow.
Oof, my lord.
Beyblade.
Was that quick for you as well?
Fast.
Rapid.
Gutierrez is fast.
I think because we have a bit of lagging and catch up, that literally looked like lightning quick. That could not have been humanly possible.
Ooh.
Look at Gutierrez, constantly
Just
showing
looking
those
to turn.
hips.
Yep.
But that's the goal of these kickers. These guys who are fantastic kickboxing, they can wind you or hurt you with just a couple kicks, and then they can control you with their hips. All of a sudden,
Yeah,
they
I
just
mean, like,
show you a couple of looks.
Gutierrez hurt him.
Yeah, they show you a couple of
Gutierrez
looks,
hurt him with
and it
the
keeps you
the
away.
wind when it went past him.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Why you come so fast?
Oh, stamping those leg kicks. Which, I mean, it's the strategy of stamping those leg kicks is just keeping him from getting into the pocket.
Jones
And
used
that's
to do that a lot.
all Gutierrez is constantly doing is he's just keeping denying Song access from the pocket.
Come on, Chris Gutierrez.
Song's just like, I got front row tickets, bro, let me in. Gutierrez is like, nope. Double jab. See, these are strategies now you'll start to use to try get entry to the pocket. Double jab, naturally, something you default to. It's not the only way. Stance switches also can work. and obviously initiating the wrestling. It's worked for him in round 1 and 2. He's going to have to start the wrestling and then maybe do like a dirty box scenario off the back of it.
Whoosh.
So it's
Stay ahead of the lead
Dong was
leg.
going to finish this one, but it's looking like a decision win now.
Yeah, it could be.
Right, that sprawl was
That was
mental.
the quickest sprawl I've ever seen.
That was mental.
Shango V's got a good point. Says this is going to go down as a frustration mistake if it finishes early. Yeah.
Oh, that suggests that it'll be a loss for Song then. A frustration mistake wouldn't be on Gutierrez's side, I don't think.
I think Chris is winning this round, you know.
I reckon.
Yeah,
I
for
dunno,
3.
it
You can have
was
3, but I'll give 1 and 2 to Song
Nice
still.
blitz from Song earlier.
Oh. He's just so rapid. One punch from Gutierrez. Granted, it was a better punch in that scenario. Song threw 3. Missed it on 1. I don't know if he caught the second one. On the set 2, sorry.
That's where Son wants it as well, mate.
Song's
That's
got
where he wants it,
speed.
nice and close.
But here the thing is, he needs to get ahead of that lead leg now. Go left. There we go. There it is. He's against the cage. This is what he wants. Don't let him
think
out.
anything
You've
hit
done
there.
all that
Don't
work.
think
Do
anything
not give up
landed.
your real estate. Gutierrez constantly able to circle around and find more.
Cool, because you're ahead of me, I just followed Sai's reaction.
Yeah. Sorry. I did an Ash. It's what you do, Ash, usually.
Yeah, he did. I was like, hang on a minute, nothing's happened. What's going on
He
here?
just had him against the cage, and I thought, finally, because he's just been chasing him the whole entire round. And nice.
Gutierrez looking for the
Crashed in.
knee
Oh,
up
that
the
knee just
middle.
missed.
Just missed
Yeah.
indeed.
Hit the body, but
Son punishing the legs.
I think Son's won this round now.
I don't know. There is some frustration from Song. I'm seeing it.
Good right then.
Oh, good body shot.
What happens in the frustration is he's no longer tapping the leg. He's no longer using those different weapons.
Oh my goodness.
It's just,
Could you imagine?
he's just trying to get his hands to land
Why are we both
at all
spinning?
cost.
Woo! Gutierrez went high that
There
time.
it is. He's got to take down. Caught the leg.
All right, calm
Beautiful.
All right, mate.
down. Chill.
Sorry, I'm just really into
Take
my
down,
fight.
bro.
I'm really into my fight.
Guys in the chat
nice
would have
catch.
thought that
What?
Totally
it was a
happened.
finish, yeah.
What? End of the
End
round.
of the round, bro. Yeah, you're not watching this.
Oh, mate.
Do you not see how long was it? That's why I was like, what are you on about, mate? It's 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
You literally just said something's happened. You didn't realize it was the end of the round over.
I'm just going off you, mate. 'cause you're someone ahead of me.
Shango
A
V
second. There's not enough to
says
go off.
the 10 crowd members, and there's always one rowdy one. Tony
Yeah,
reckons
it's
it's
like-
3-0
usually-
Yudong.
Like,
Mate, I was just stoked he got it. Yeah, do you know that chick? That chick. If you know, you know. What fight card was that now? It's like a pay-per-view, maybe over in, I reckon it was the
Yeah, I
Australians.
can't remember.
I reckon it was the Australians, but some bird in the crowd just literally just... Mate, she lives in my mind rent-free.
Your boy Phil says 2-1 Song or 3-0.
yeah, I think 2. It'd be safe to say 2-1.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it could be 3-0.
Agreed. One or the
Yeah.
other way.
Shango V says Song's being too safe when he does get in and land. I get
He
why
does,
he could
yeah,
eat
you're right.
a kick or counter, but he needs to balance it more.
Yeah.
Shout.
He does
Getting
get
Baker
in,
reckons it's
and
3-0,
he's
it's competitive,
missed on those power strikes, but
Here we go, round 4.
Gutierrez has never been to a round 4. Let's go.
the uppercut's there now. Oh, that head, that
Oh, that front kick again.
front kick.
Just laughing him.
Yeah,
at him,
someone needs to be aware of these weapons. Nice.
Ooh, left
He's
hand.
back against the cage now, but that could probably be the moment when that front kick comes most handy from Gutierrez, is when his back's on the cage and Song feels like going for the kill. That could be the perfect opportunity for it.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Turn on him.
Ooh, leg kick on the break.
Oh, good
nice.
right hand from Song.
Landmark.
That hurt him. That hurt him. That stunned
Compromise
him.
him entirely.
Song now teeing up, but he's going for the gilly though.
Oh, Gilly.
Oh,
No, he ain't giving
could,
it up.
He could strike. He could have struck to a finish, but
Instead, Gutierrez is looking to
Oh,
attack the submission.
Gutierrez.
Oh,
man,
man.
for
that's a good shot
some
from
reason,
Song.
he didn't continue to
That
throw
was probably
strikes.
the most significant shot of the fight.
Agreed.
Like, honestly, when he hurts his opponent, he is a destroyer, son.
You said you went Gutierrez, Jordan?
Yeah.
Could go. It could. Less so likely now, but it's got to be if he recuperates and goes standing.
Gutierrez is being quite defensive here. Song's not really getting off much offense in this position. He's looking to posture up though, Song. Yeah. Laura Sanko's spot on there. Saying that Gutierrez is just trying to stay safe in these positions at the moment. Probably trying to wither the cobwebs a bit as well. But he's
wow.
throwing up submission attempts, mind you.
Nearly was out. Just want to sip in
Trying to time.
quick comment here. Absolutely massively respect and love Laura Sanko, not just for the strong woman she is, but just on the commentary. Like her commentary is on point. Yeah. It's so good. They just don't use her enough. And personally, I really rate her. I'd aspire to become a commentary spokesperson.
Up in that arm, Gutierrez
as she is.
Yeah.
You're getting putting the pressure on his head.
It's high hips and pressure on the head is what's good. But Gutierrez has got the right defensive measures. He's limiting the damage, but he's not getting free. Trying to kick those hips out if he can get him to the side. It's just look at Song's constant tiny adjustments. That is, hips are out, constant tiny adjustment from Song. And that's all he's got to work on, getting one, just catching up the moment those hips go out. What Gutierrez needs to do is move himself 2 steps ahead. Because every time he takes 1 step, Song gets right on top of it. So he needs to kick the hips out and then shift him again. Ooh. We have just under 2 minutes here left in the 4th round.
A little bit of pummeling.
We've yet to see Gutierrez get up off of his own will and not via bell. So will we see it at all?
He's tapping.
Yeah, I see that. He's trying to throw his legs up. And...
Well, this is what I did think if someone would get it to the mat.
Yeah. Thought it was going to be from early, to be fair.
Make it as
but this come from, him wobbling Gutierrez, hurting him.
It was, yeah, and I would like him to continue that sequence, to be fair, rather than switching it up. But
sometimes instinct happens when you're close in quarters like that.
Fantastic.
To really switch up.
Just catch her behind the ear. But, I mean, to be honest, look, Gutierrez, you're turning your head. Gutierrez is showing the back of his head, and I was complaining to the ref that he's punching the back of his head. That's all because that's what you're giving him.
Well, if you're Song, you're going to be in control of your weapons.
Yeah, look, so he lands on the side of the head, but then Gutierrez turns to the back of the head.
Yeah.
And Song can't see. He's constantly punching. And that's not Song's fault. That's Gutierrez's fault.
No, it's defensive maneuver.
I mean... You fight me and I turn around and you hit me in the back of the head.
So he doesn't punch you.
It's stupid for me for turning around.
I wouldn't punch you in the back of the head.
Well, exactly. So it's my fault for turning around. It's a stupid maneuver. I'll be like, it's a defensive move. I'm running away. It's like, it's actually a stupid maneuver because you exposed the back of your head, which I was punching. Well, it landed flush your cheek, but because you gave me the back of your head, that's why it landed there.
No, think about what you're
thinking
about.
Why does the thumb come up?
No.
Say again?
The thumb's come up.
I don't know.
Oh, it's gone now.
I don't know.
Does it come up if you put thumbs up? Is it still there?
No, it's just some random emoji.
From us? No, I don't think we've got any of that one. We do not have. For some reason, we're here, though.
Yudong round, I think.
I'll give that again. That's probably 4-0 or 3-1.
Time reckons it's 4-0. Still has some growing to do. Not fighting smart. Gutierrez is looking for the DQ win.
Do you think so? How would he get it? Via what then? If it's going to be DQ, it would be back
of the head.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, that's what he's saying, right? Yeah, it's not a smart way to fight. It's not a defensive maneuver to show you back of your head when someone's punching you in the face.
Well, it is. It's called being defensive.
It's called being stupid.
No, it's not.
Of course it is.
Because it's an illegal move.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You can't punch someone in the back of the head.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Absolutely.
You can't.
So if I punch you here and you turn the back of your head and I hit the back of your head.
Yeah, I'm being defensive.
You're being stupid.
It's not.
You literally, you are.
I can get you disqualified, you
guys
moron.
In the chat.
You listen to yourself.
Honestly, no, it's stupid because the ref.
No, it's not.
The ref will see you've turned your head and now
it still doesn't matter. You're still hitting the back.
You're still hitting the back of the head.
That's why you see most fighters when they turn, they do it on purpose. So you can't offload strikes.
She's fresh. Who was it in the chat saying looking for DQ? Looking for the DQ.
Yeah, Tone just said it there. Gutierrez is looking for the DQ win.
Okay, by turning the back of the head.
Not necessarily. He's been poked in the eye twice as well.
Imanari rolls. No, the ref's not stupid. I mean, I think I've seen it before in a fight as well. But the understanding is, if I'm punching towards your face and I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm not reaching around to the back of your head. I'm not seeing the back of your head and then
deliberately
striking
punching the back of the head side.
No, it's not deliberate.
Yes, it is.
No, you're deliberately turning your head.
No, to avoid it, right?
What?
You got to come round to punch me in the face.
Avoid what? Avoid what?
Getting hit.
I don't need to shout. It's to avoid a punch that comes to your face.
So dumb.
No, it's true. It's true. You've turned the back of your head to me to avoid a punch that was going to land in your face.
Yeah.
Therefore, your action,
right?
Your action is what
So
made
who's
it
at fault now? Who's at fault now?
You are.
No, because you're punching me in the back of the head.
I'm punching.
No,
exactly.
No, but you're not listening.
What are you doing?
My punch is legal because it's going to your face.
No, it's
not.
Now,
and you continue. Right? No. Listen, and you continue to hit me. Yeah. Go on.
No, turn your face first.
No.
No, you got to turn your face.
No, I'm defensive.
No, you have to turn your face.
I'm turning my head.
I'm defensive.
Yeah.
Why don't people walk into a fight coming backwards then? Why don't people walk into a fight backwards then?
One sec. So if you continue to hit the back of the head, what's going to happen? The ref's going to step in. The ref's going to step in.
Yeah, the ref's going to say,
the back of the head.
excuse me, mate, you're hitting the back of the head.
No, yeah, he would warn you. He would warn you.
No. He'll warn you. He's his fault. He's showing me his head.
He's like, don't hit the back of the head.
What, you think that's going to be your excuse to Mark Goddard? He's going to turn around to you and go, no, mate, you're deliberately punching you in the back.
No, but they're two different things, aren't they? They're two different things. If I'm on the ground, if my head is exposed and you start throwing it, but if I'm punching to your face, and then the person turns the back of their head.
Yeah, and you continue to punch.
Yeah,
you continue to punch.
Now, what they will do is they'll warn you, for sure, but the other person's fault for exposing the back of their head.
It's not their fault, son.
Yeah, it is.
It's not.
Yes, you are. How is it not? How is it not?
You have a blunder.
How is it not? If I'm punching,
should we do it now?
If I'm punching you now, you turn back your head. It's like, and he's not.
You continue.
He's not going to take a point from me, though, is he?
What?
Yes, he is, because you just hit the back of his head.
Yeah, no, it's not.
No.
It's not.
You're missing
That's
You're
your
missing
problem.
No, it's not.
That's your fault for turning the back of your head. Now, if I was to carry on doing it, that would be my fault.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Well, no, that's not what you're saying. What you're saying is, you said, I'm coming in defensively. This is my defensive maneuver.
No,
walk through the back of the head.
Because you were telling me to reveal my face to you.
Yes, and so I punch your face, and then you turn the back of your head. Mid-sequence, that's your problem. But if I carry on doing that,
if I carry him in the back of the head,
if I carry on, that's me targeting the back of the head.
I'm on the ground, and I'm shelling my face.
That's on me. But if I'm throwing a punch, and then you turn the back of your head, that's a dumbass maneuver.
No, if we're in full guard, right?
Hold on. Hold on.
No, we're in full guard.
Hold on. You're breaking these.
Look, we're in full guard. We're in full guard.
All right, so if I'm in full guard, right?
And I tuck my head in here.
You right? Yeah. Okay. No. Are you exposing the back of your head?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So this would be illegal.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Wait. Now look at me. Look at me. Now look at me. Look at me. Now I'm punching you here. No, look at me. No. So I'll punch you, right? And then this back of your head now have to stop. But if you show the back of your head,
meanwhile,
if you show your face and I'm punching your face, and then you turn the back of your head, I'm not going to get disqualified for landing the back of the head. You've exposed it. That's your choice.
These two are going to continue for the rest of the night.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Continue commentary for now.
You're saying you wouldn't get disqualified. You're saying it's acceptable to punch the back of the head. No, that's my fault. It's not my fault.
Throw a punch and you turn the back of your head. That's on you.
No, it's not.
That is on you.
I'm being defensive.
If I keep targeting the back of your head, then that's on me.
Yeah, of course.
But that's 100% guarantee.
I'm saying I'm going to punch at you, and you're saying, I'm going to take a defensive maneuver and turn my head. That's a dumb move.
I've literally shown you there in that sequence.
That's a dumb move. I just told you that is dumb.
Me tucking my head in there is defensive.
No, if I'm going to punch you, and you turn back your head, that's dumb.
They're still going to continue.
That is dumb.
Listen to yourself,
That is dumb.
It's not.
I literally was about to punch you, and you goes, no, I'm being defensive. And you walked me in the back of your head.
That's what I'm saying.
Dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, but you're not going to punch them.
No, I'm
being
not,
defensive.
because that's not what I'm saying. The situation is your face is here.
What you're saying.
Your face is here. I'll go to punch your face, and then you turn back your head.
And I'm turning my back
and I land.
No, on the ground.
That's not my fault.
It is your fault.
It's not my fault. Because you turned your head when I was going for a clean punch.
I'm saying to you, it's your fault if you continue to strike in the back of the head.
Wait, hold on. Ash, fill us in. What's happening here? Because this is end of the fight.
The fight's just finished.
And?
Song Yadong's got the victory. You're being an absolute moron because what you're saying is absolute nonsense.
Which is?
If you punch someone in the back of the head, You're
on the ground.
Obviously,
you're going to get disqualified.
Obviously, because that's not right.
Like,
that's not right.
Doesn't matter what
obviously,
happens
obviously.
if
But
you
you've
turn
not been
your
paying
head
attention,
or
have
not.
you?
You're still
You've not been
hitting
paying
the back of the
attention.
head.
You haven't even paid attention one bit.
I've been actually watching the fight,
Oh, okay,
to be
cool.
fair,
Then
mate.
you can't
He has
comment.
been.
Then you can't comment because you don't
a second
know.
ago.
Let's have a look here.
What I'm saying to you, Si.
A lot of fighters in that ground position. The ref will rule an illegal strike to the back of the head, even if the fighter's getting hit. Turns his head during the strike.
You're allowed to do that. It's
There
okay
you
to
go,
do
Mr.
that.
Brown.
This is what we're saying to you,
Mud
and you're not
on your
listening.
face.
What I'm hearing is, if I strike you cleanly and then you turn the back of your head,
constantly, which I keep telling you,
right?
Yeah, then that is illegal.
Cool. But here's the thing, though, right? In that scenario, when Song Yudong's face is down and he cannot see, he punches, it lands.
Yeah,
Gutierrez turns the back of his head.
That's still illegal.
Yeah, okay, but why?
Just because you can't see it, that's still illegal.
So was Song Yudong being illegal in this fight?
In that moment, in that scenario, yes, he was, because he was continuing to strike him in the back of the head.
But did he get a warning from the ref? I didn't hear it. Did he get a warning from the ref?
I don't know, because we're too busy content.
Okay, cool, good.
Exactly.
That's what I said. The ref would warn him.
Yeah.
But ultimately.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Well,
and you're not listening.
That's what I told you. I said, yeah, the ref will warn you, and you'll probably get a warning for it. But ultimately, if I'm punching you in the face and you turn your back of your head, that's not a defensive maneuver. That's a stupid maneuver.
It is the defensive maneuver side.
Okay, cool. So
because you're meant to avoid strikes.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Not expose your weakness to it.
In the meantime, boys,
not expose your weakness.
Up unanimous
He did.
decision win.
I'm glad it wasn't finished because we would have no reaction for that.
Do you want to get to some chats before we get to the rankings?
Yeah, go on.
Hopefully, a lot of people will actually put mud on Mr. Brown's face for his absolute
Boys,
nonsense.
jump in the chat. Just make sure you pay attention and you listen to what I'm saying rather than jump
you're
into
not
these stupid
listening. We
accusations.
are listening to what you're saying.
You're not because you're saying.
And I've just debunked everything you're saying with rules. Yes, I have.
Because what I did mention earlier, I said, well, here's the thing. You get a warning for it, but it's a stupid maneuver from the fighter to expose the back of the head.
No, it's not. It's a tactical maneuver. Because you can't punch the back of the head.
Did it stop Song punching him in? Did it stop Song punching in general?
It did,
yes, because you got a warning.
So therefore, it's a good maneuver.
Okay.
Whereas you're saying, oh no, it's a stupid maneuver because then you're exposing your head and then you can still get hit.
Because we saw Gutierrez trying to flip up submissions and stuff. It gives you that little bit of a time because Song stopped punching at that point because he got the warning.
Because he knows he's going to hit the face and you're not listening and you're not.
No, I hear that. I do hear that. I do hear that point.
It's going over your head, mate.
Well, I've just told you, I do hear it, and I'm hearing that point. That makes sense.
It's not going over his head; it's going to the back of his head.
Hey, clever. No, I hear that point. I do, and the thing is, if someone's punching clean into your face and you expose it, okay, in that scenario on the ground,
this is what I was saying to you, and you weren't listening. Thank you very much. Right, end of argument. Thank you very much. Sorry, JK. Sorry, JK.
No. Whoa.
No. Sorry, JK.
Let's go to the rankings.
Hold on.
He's on the perfect fight for perfect fight.
Sorry, JK, for being so retarded.
Well, I thought it was just quite retarded to say I'm punching the face now, and then you turn the back of your head, and you said the goal of a fight is to avoid. No, because you said the goal of a fight is to avoid strikes. Yeah. I said, yeah, that's the truth. Not expose the back of your head, which is the weakest part of your body to get hit.
But in
that's not
in these rules.
In that scenario, quite tactical.
Exactly.
But it is. Am I wrong in saying it's a dumbass maneuver? You get knocked out.
Not in the rules of MMA. It's not.
Can we go back to the rankings?
All right, let's get it up.
The perfect fight is still on screen. It's just disappeared now. You're gonna Song Yudong versus Peter Yan. Book that fight now.
Yep.
Done deal.
I'll give that one.
Song Yudong is still fresh. That fight would be mental. So far, I think we saw a bit of a slower sort of version of Song Yudong in this fight. Again, not sure why, but that fight against Peter Yan would be mental.
Yeah. I guess there was a bit of time to prepare, I think, for each other. It was maybe 2 weeks? 3 weeks? I don't know. See, actually, no, it was probably a lot longer than that, to be fair. But, not sure what's happening with Peter Yan.
Right.
Makes sense. I don't know who he just called out there.
English is getting better.
I'm not sure, chat. Who did he call out? Because he was calling someone out. I don't know if it was Peter Yan, because Peter Yan's tweet came on screen with a yawn face. I kind of miss it a bit, but his English is improving. He did speak English. If that fight was to be made, boy, so Song Yudong versus Peter Yan, how do you see it going?
Stand up throughout. I think it'd be good boxing from Peter Yan for the duration, touching and moving, and I feel it'll be a chasing. It'll be a full marathon for Song. It'll be a main event for sure, I think. Or it could probably be on a pay-per-view card, potentially one or the other.
Yeah, potentially, mate. Yeah, agree.
His best bets would be on a pay-per-view card as a main event. I think it's going to be more Peter Yan's favor. And otherwise, I think it's going to be a a marathon for Song Yadong, he'll be chasing him, and Peter Yan will be moving.
It's crazy. Song Yadong's actually defended his ranking twice.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's been very unfortunate, though.
Yeah, I mean, this particular division is so stacked, it's hard to climb. Look who's above him.
But then again, could you imagine the fight of Davison Figueiredo versus Song Yadong?
Ooh.
Not that I'd book that, but I'm just saying.
Ooh.
A good fight, though.
No, you're right in saying, you shouldn't have to defend his ranking again.
Yeah, so I definitely think that Peter Yan fight should plan out. And like just to mention on what I just mentioned a second ago, I think Son will be doing like he just did in this fight here, chasing Peter Yan. They're both so good in the pocket, that's why it's such an intriguing fight. So Song will definitely have the power advantage. So whenever the strikes are landed, I think it's going to take more of an effect on Yan if Song Yadong lands. But again, it's such a great fight.
I'd like to see his style against Henry Cejudo, But my next question for you is, what's his road to gold, to championship? So if he does Peter Yan,
I'm so zoomed in.
then what? Is he there? Or does he have to do one more?
I
think it's either...
It's pretty stacked
Corey
at the moment.
Sandhagen.
Yeah.
I think it'd either have to be Cejudo or Sterling.
Yeah, I think one more.
After Yan. Should that be... And that'll be his road.
Well, Sterling's going to featherweight. We know that. Once he makes his featherweight debut, then hopefully, I'd hope they remove him from the rankings because it's chocker anyway. But yeah, I think Song's at least 2 fights, depending on who they are, away from a title fight. The fact that Marlon Vera is getting the shot just kind of ruins everything.
Absolutely disgraceful.
Really?
Absolutely. I get there's like backlash with it and things like that, but you've got Corey Sandhagen that's beat Vera, and then Vera's getting a title shot. Madness. Absolute madness.
Yeah. So you got Corey Sandhagen's of course ahead of him. Marab's ahead of him.
Marab could have been a fight that they could have made. Like, why not Marab? Marab's there.
Yeah.
9-fight blooming win streak, and he's don't even get the title shot. Again, there was sort of points there with the old taking the jacket. Again, that could have been sort of a ploy for the old media and things like that. But I think just the backlash between Vera and Sean O'Malley, that's why that fight's made. But Vera's coming off a win of blooming Pedro Munoz. He didn't even look great in that fight, and he's fighting Sean O'Malley for the belt. It's absolute crazy. Obviously, I was annoyed when they put that fight, just because you got Marab that's on a 9-fight win streak, you've got Corey Sandhagen on a 3-fight win streak. Crazy.
Yeah, I what makes sense would be Sandhagen versus Marab for the next shot, but we're hearing that perhaps it's going to be Umar versus Sandhagen. To rematch that, I think it's a bit silly, to be honest. I think they're obviously giving Umar the rub because he's one of Khabib's boys,
Who's Umar meant to be fighting in the top echelon? He's going to be fighting Corey Sandhagen, isn't he? That fight still needs to be booked.
Which again makes zero sense.
Yeah, they're just trying to push Umar, aren't they?
Yeah, it does nothing for Corey. No. I mean, it'd be fantastic if he takes out a Nurmagomedov and wins decisively. Yeah, you give him the flowers, but rankings-wise, in terms of going forward-wise, doesn't really do anything for him.
No, exactly that. And he already defended his ranking against Rob Font, for Christ's sake.
True that. Yeah, Marab versus Sandhagen makes all the world's sense for the next shot at O'Malley or Marlon Vera. Marlon Vera bits again, it'd be crazy, right?
Yeah.
Because if I'm Corey Sandhagen, I'm digging my heels in. I'm like,
I think Marlon beats Sean O'Malley. I really do.
You reckon?
Yeah, Marlon beats him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Be cool. O'Malley's.
No, I'm making a claim now. He does. It makes it look easy as well.
Really?
So you're saying if Vera gets the belt, and then Corey versus Vera again?
Yeah. If you're Corey Sandhagen, I'm like, look.
Yeah, if Corey beats Umar, then it's got to happen because Corey's already got a win over Marlon. So that's.
I know. Yeah.
That's my feelings
Is
on
he
that.
fighting
Anyway,
him
let's
then?
take it.
Is he going to fight him?
Meant to be, but it's not officially booked yet. Oh yeah, what's next for
Gutierrez?
Gutierrez, sorry.
I think
Gutierrez is 15th. Ooh,
yeah,
you're gonna have to be fighting an unranked.
I think he will. Carla Phillips is fighting Pedro Munoz. Otherwise, that would have been a good one.
Yeah, that's true.
You've got Ricky Simone's taking on Mario Bautista. So maybe if Bautista gets the win on, well, it could be, yeah, it could get the winner of that.
Good, because obviously
What about
Martinez is not going to fight. Oh, what
He's
about
fought
Yanez? Yanez ain't in the rankings,
I think he's fought Yanez before, though, isn't he?
No, Yanez is coming
Gutierrez,
back
isn't he?
from his teammate Jonathan Martinez chopping his legs to bits. So I don't know how fast Yanez is going to get in there.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, he won't be fighting another one. Yeah, stay well away from that, mate.
Yeah. So, yeah, Bautista, I think, and Ricky Simone. That fight is happening January 13th. So,
Ooh.
And I'm pretty sure Ricky Simone and Gutierrez have not fought before.
He could take Victor Henry.
Yeah, he's coming off a no contest, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably Oda fight because he was doing well. He was due to be fighting getting a number next to his name soon enough.
To give Victor Henry a ranked guy after a no contest is, can't see it.
I think he's gonna go. Is he gonna go out the rankings? No, actually, no. The rankings will free up. If anything, he's gonna be going up. No more new entrants coming out.
Yeah,
Right,
so
that wraps that up.
yeah, pretty much. All right, let's get some chats then. I'll get to some of these. Talking about Peter Yarn. Soul Goodman says Yarn is waiting for the wrestlers to move on. Man, the division is locked, says Stoney. Shango says Yarn has lost his last 3 against 3 of the best, but hasn't had a fight since March, I think. So yeah, he's had some time.
Yeah, that's the thing as well. He has lost his last 3, but you're right. He has lost absolute killers.
But he pulled out of that Song Dong fight, so I don't know why that was. Can't remember.
Yeah, that fight's 100% next.
Yeah.
That's got to be the one.
Soul Goodman says, I was wondering what Aljo was going to do. He was fishing for Holloway, no bites. Yeah, I think Holloway wants to potentially fight someone at lightweight, which we talked about before. He's probably waiting to see who's going to get the next title fight. I've heard, apparently, Makhachev wants Gaethje next now.
Yeah, okay.
Which is quite surprising because otherwise I would have done Gaethje.
What, he doesn't want
Max.
Oliveira next?
Apparently, that's what he's recently said.
I think
he
just
wants
wants
Gaethje.
those
Well,
belts.
he said Gaethje in
He's got a belt,
2024 anyway, so...
He wants an easy win, doesn't he?
It's a belt fight. He's only done belt fights so far, hasn't he?
That's crazy that Max wants to fight at lightweight because you think of the classic MMA triangle where, like, Volkanovski is obviously beaten Max 3 times, and then loses to Topuria, and then Max goes and beats Topuria. It's classic, isn't it?
Yeah. So for that
I think
reason,
he'll get a
weigh up.
Gaethje fight as well, because he just got to say that he doesn't want to keep fighting the same people because that's all he's done. Do you know what I mean?
New challenge would
That's true.
make sense.
That's true.
Yeah.
But the fact that the UFC were going to make the Oliveira fight is going to, I don't know.
You can see why, but like Simon makes a good point for once, saying that fights the same people, and obviously it's not like it was a close fight between Oliveira and Islam. Islam subbed him, so
Cracking a funny.
Yeah, it wouldn't excite me, the Gaethje fight against Makhachev.
No, because we've seen it before at Khabib versus Gaethje. But obviously the one thing that is very interesting, Islam, I think, will keep you on the feet a little bit more than
That is true.
And it's bragging rights too. I know it won't be the BMF belt on the line, but you could say he's beating the BMF as well. So he gets that to throw around also.
Right, last couple of comments.
Yeah.
What we got?
Yadong versus Peter Yarn says Tone, so he's all on for that as well. Soul Goodman says all the fun fighters get their legs chopped or taken down. Fair point. Tone says Aljo should be happy he got no bites. Ooh. Well, I mean, I think people like Calvin Cater or someone like that would probably happily step up, but Aljo's clearly trying to get someone in the top 5.
I mean, he
Rightly
deserves
so.
it, though.
Rightly so. But,
absolutely. Why not?
I think it's going to be quite difficult.
That you should have.
All right. Fight of the
One
night,
event.
though. Who was it?
Fight of the night for me.
Co-main event.
I gotta say, knockout of the night for sure was Roundtree. So I'll put that on there real quickly. Fight of the night for me was
probably
you and me, JK, on the couch just now.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, that was a very good fight. But there was a bit of an absolute moron on top of JK.
Went about 2 rounds.
Speaking absolute nonsense.
Mate, arse licking suits you, Ash. It really does. It really does. But,
or he just knows who's right.
No, he's not that guy. He knows
who's right.
You're not that guy, buddy.
He's educated.
You're not that guy, buddy. But Tim Elliott came out tonight. He did.
He did indeed.
Prices though, actually, coming
performance potentially.
And,
take that home.
Getting the head and
I'll
arm
tell you what.
Or Muniz. Yeah. Muniz might get performance, or Tim Elliott. I'll go with Muniz, actually. I was more expecting of Tim Elliott, but Muniz I was ropey about.
I mean...
Yeah, that's true. I did fear for him against someone like Parks just because we saw it in the first round. Very good defense, and then ends up on top.
It wasn't a performance to blow your hair back by all means, but
it was
go out
necessary.
there and being the underdog and taking him out, I think...
True, yeah.
Yeah, Tony reckons Cyrus JK fight of the night. Says a lot about tonight, doesn't it? Jesus Christ.
Mate, we're up there. Give me that belt.
Gaethje
Give me that belt.
is light work, says Saul Goodman. Yeah, for Islam. That's what he's been on about. Yeah, agree. But, I don't know. I mean, that fight, Islam's going to be headlining, and Islam is in the pecking order, timing-wise, for around where UFC 300 is, but I kind of hope he's not on.
Got to be.
I kind of hope.
I think it's got to be, and if you want to sell it, it's got to be probably Oliveira Islam. If you want to sell it, that one sells more than the Gaethje Islam.
But as a historic kind of numbered card, for them to put a rematch on is a bit.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that fight would be in and around.
I've got to get this little one upstairs. So.
He slept through all that, has he?
All right, then. We'll wrap it up. Real quick, then. No explanations, just predictions. Ilya or Volk says Saul Goodman. I'm going with Ilya.
Yeah, you stuck with that, haven't you?
I'm still going Volk.
Yeah. I'm still on Volk.
I think France.
I haven't changed for Ilya.
I think Max Holloway.
11 p.m. here in Texas, boys. It was fun. Thanks for a great show tonight. No worries, Tone. We'll see you next week because we've got the last pay-per-view, the last fight card of 2023 kicking off, and it is going to be an amazing one. It's going to be so good.
You don't want to miss
guests
it.
as well.
We
may have a UFC fighter in-house. We may do. Hold that thought.
We may do. Yeah.
I've got something I'll get him over. Don't, you don't want to miss it. I might
Sai's
miss
not
it.
going to be here with his bull BS, so that's another plus side as well. He's not going to have any bad takes. So
Guys,
we'll have a bad take free. Actually, no, I can't say we'll have a bad take free night because Angus is going to be in the house. So
yeah,
he's full of them. So there'll be some entertaining takes from Angus. But
don't drink too much either, will you, Jordan? Because don't drink too much, will you, either? Try
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Yeah, try hold your alcohol.
I'll be
the only thing I'll be drinking is coffee, mate.
Yeah, I'll be on the energy drinks.
That'll be wise.
Riding through. So make sure you got the notifications bell rang on the channel, of course, so that you're in tune with what's coming your way. And we'll have a breakdown show coming in midweek as well. So don't forget to tune in for that. That should be on Wednesday night.
I'll be running that on the Wednesday, and that will be my hi and goodbye to you, boys.
Yes, indeedy. So,
you're going to be here for the breakdown?
Yeah,
because that was what we were admiring about, weren't we, JK? Yeah. Oh, you are going to be. Oh, lovely.
Flying Thursday.
Yes, it's going to be a busy week. So
Budapest.
All right. Peace out, guys. Sleep well, and we'll see you on the next one.
Love,
Ciao
peace.
for now.
Chicken grease.
Bye for now.